All right, here we are again, Jeremy. It is Jets Football Sunday, where we are in a position to reclaim or save our season, my friend. It is going to be a good one against Buffalo Bills. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good because you know what? We know how to beat the Bills. Whatever is wrong with Zach Wilson with New England, it seems to be the opposite with Buffalo. So let's take this one down.
We can win it. The Jets are 2-1 over the last 3 games with the Buffalo Bills. So you don't want to count any chickens or anything like that, but it does prove a point, the one that you were just making, which is the Jets can beat this team. And it just so happens that the Bills are in a little bit of a turmoil period, for their offense, and they have some injuries on their defense, and this is maybe a good time to get them. They're a little punch drunk right now. They've been having some issues, Jeremy. Do you feel confident that the Jets are going to be able to kind of, we had that players only meeting. Do you think that we're going to be able to gather ourselves, our wits, and come out firing, or is this going to be a boring game where if we do win, we squeak it out by the skin of our teeth? What do you feel in your gut is going to happen today?
I think we're going to see one thing or the other. We're going to see this team come out fired up and have the best first quarter of the season, or we're going to see a total disaster. We've seen the beginning of the end, the crumbling, the cutting of Michael Carter, the yelling in the background of shout out to Carter, the weird answers of Robert Saleh, and the impatience of fans running low with him. So I think it's either going to be really, have we crumbled, or are we going to see a team that pulled it together, that's angry, that really is good, and are going to come out and show that they're good?
Yeah, you know what? I like it. I think it is an interesting week for us Jets fans. I mean, every week is interesting. The Jets have a propensity. They're proficient. They know how to keep things dramatic, no matter what's going on. There's always going to be a touch of drama with the New York Jets. This past week, like we said, we had a players only meeting. They ended up cutting a previous 4th-round pick running back, a beloved member of the team, personality-wise, one of our faves. He hasn't been having the best season and a half, let's call it, but it was still surprising to see him become the scapegoat. Now, there are all kinds of rumors that come out and everything. The word on the street is the Jets weren't necessarily planning to cut him. They were going to demote him and bring up Izzy Abanikanda from the practice squad, maybe give the offense a spark. And he had a problem with it and asked to be traded. Now, if that's true, I don't know why the Jets feel the need to grant those wishes. Just say, no, pipe down and sit over there, and we'll see how it goes next week. But they didn't. Michael Carter was cut. He was claimed by the Cardinals. And here we are. We will probably get to see our 5th-round rookie running back for the first time this year. And it will ever really, in the regular season. So that's kind of exciting. Do you think that he's going to bring the spark the Jets hope?
We'll see. We'll see how many touches he gets. I don't know that he's going to get a whole lot of touches. So it's going to be very up to him, instrumental that he makes a big play early. And that's not all up to him. So I hope that spark comes, because I hope when he comes in, it sparks the offensive lineman to really drive hard, create a hole for him. It would be great if he could, in the first time he touches the ball, pop a 15-yard run or something. Then there's more likelihood they'll go back to him. And then we can have that spark. If he comes in there and, runs into a wall, it might be the only carry he gets, because this team seems to give up on running backs the second something goes wrong.
Right. Well, I was going to say that. It's kind of like, if we can go by what we've seen in the past, if they do give him a shot, he comes in and, let's say somebody breaks through the line and it's a 1-yard loss, we might never see him again. They're like, that's it, get him out, and they never go back. So hopefully that's not the case. I'd like to see Izzy. You don't want to try to, depend on him or anything, but I'd love to see him used in some creative ways and get the ball in his hands and see if he can add that spark. Let's say hello to some people. Harry's in the house. We got Furious Grim here. Lucky Leo's here. Touchdowns, never heard of her. Doesn't work like you hoped. I don't know, Fierce. I see where you're going with that one. But the point is valid. Will we see touchdowns today? That's the big question. We haven't seen a touchdown in a little while. And even the touchdowns that we have seen are kind of, they're weird. We did have a 50-yard screen from Brees Hall, and then we had the touchdowns that the Eagles let him in at the end of the game. So other than that, we don't have many touchdowns to talk about. We need to get in the damn end zone this week. Devin Chafin checking in says, defense is excellent. Offense is close. If the drops and penalties can stop, Jets, Jets. Dude, Devin, that's the thing. If we could just not shoot ourselves in the foot, we might be able to do something, man. Our defense is an excellent group. We have one of the best defenses that we've ever seen in Jets Green. If the offense could actually contribute, we might be seeing an historic defense here. But right now they're just kind of out there keeping us in these games as long as they can. But I think that the offense is close in many respects. We see some sharpness from Zach Wilson at times. We see, stupid boneheaded penalties. We got in the end zone last week, and then penalties took us out of there and stole our touchdown, which ended up being the difference in the game. So we could have won that one fairly easy if we just weren't as sloppy as we've seen the Jets be. It's kind of frustrating. But I don't know, man. That's Robert Saleh. He's really got to shape. He's got to get the team shaped up in that area. Jeremy, you've talked about that a lot, that the penalties fall on the coach. Do you still feel that way? Do you think that Saleh had to put in some work this week to get the team to realize the severity of these friggin' penalties?
Well, my guess, it was a big percentage of that players only meeting was probably talking about the penalties and how they're hurting each other. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a big discussion that went on when they did the players only meeting. Now, if that's true and the players fixed it themselves from that meeting, I will credit the coach for that. And because the coach set up that kind of culture that allowed the players to get, you know what I mean? I'm not going to take that away from Saleh. I'm fine however it has to be. If it has to come from the leaders of the team in a players only meeting, that's fine. Or if that's not how it's going to come, then it's Saleh's responsibility to have accountability and find a way to make this happen. But absolutely, when you have this many games in a row with 7+ penalties, and they're dumb penalties and they're critical penalties at critical times, the coaching has to be considered responsible. The coaches have to take ownership of that.
Yeah, I think so too. And, these players only meetings are interesting to me. Because, what they're saying is, hey, they're trying to take accountability amongst themselves. And they're saying, hey, look, coaches, we don't want you involved. We want to be able to say what we want to say about who we want to say it about. And I wonder what kind of things were tossed around in that meeting. I will say, though, last year, guys, a lot of people forget this. This happened last year to the Jets as well. But it was on the defensive side of the ball. It was after the Cincinnati game, where we saw another touchdown taken away or whatever from John Franklin Myers roughing the passer of Joe Burrow. Well, questionable roughing the passer. So, but after that game, they had a players-only meeting. DJ Reed came out and said we were going to talk. They did it, and we saw an incredible shift defensively, quite frankly, that we haven't really looked back from. We have our ups and downs. Like every team, we'll have some bad weeks here and there, but overall, this defense after that players-only meeting has been a different unit. So maybe, just maybe, the offense will have a similar effect after this players-only meeting. One can only hope. Ed the Red is here with Jason Edwards, reminding everybody to milk those thumbs, everybody. Don't forget to hit the like button for us before you leave this stream today. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, it is greatly appreciated. It's the only way that we can grow here on YouTube. And don't forget to support our boy Jets Chaos right there. at his channel as well. Now it's official. The Dolphins did beat the Raiders, everybody. That's disappointing. I didn't catch it. Did the Cardinals or did the Chargers win? I think the Chargers won as well.
Yeah, I'm going to check
Can you
right
see
now.
that one?
Let me just check right now. See the final scores. The Browns beat the Steelers. The Chargers lost to the Packers.
Oh, nice.
Packers
Okay,
came
good.
back.
I hate rooting for the Packers, but got to do it. That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good
Now,
one.
even though the Dolphins won and that's not good, it helps us that the Raiders lost.
Yeah.
In some ways at the same time.
Right, it does. Right.
Jaguars beat the Titans. We'd rather have the other. Texans unfortunately won. And then I think we benefited from Baltimore beating the Bengals.
All right. There you go. So we're in a little mixed bag this week. Would have been nice to see the Dolphins lose. But like Jeremy said, the Raiders losing helps us as well. We really want to try to get into a position to take the division. I mean, look, it's hard to even talk like that with our recent offensive woes. But still, that's our goal. If we beat the Bills today and then we're able to beat Miami next week, that's a major step toward the AFC East. And I like to continue to believe that we can do it. McNally 145 is here. John Hepburn's in the house. Good to see you, John. Our buddy Braden from New Zealand is here. We got Ed the Red from across the pond. He's here. Mr. Terrible's in the house talking about the offensive line. He doesn't like what Joe Douglas has done with this offensive line. Who can disagree with him? This offensive line has had some trouble, let's call it. Phil Adams, our good buddy, is in the house. Nice to see you, Phil. Nick Russo. So the game's going to start in six minutes, Jeremy. Or no, 11 minutes, 4:25. What do you see score-wise? Let's get our predictions in the chat, everybody. What do you think the score of today's game is going to be? And I'm real curious to see what Jeremy thinks will happen. Will he talk about real live points being put up from our Jets offense today? Jeremy, what do you see?
I think we're going to find a way to get a touchdown today. It could be the defense, could be because of special teams. I think we will score a touchdown today. It's just a matter of odds, statistics, regression to the mean. There's just a whole million things that show eventually it has to happen. But I don't think there's going to be much more than one touchdown. I think it's going to be a typical, Jets-Bills game. Like, if we win this game, it'll be 16-13.
16-13 New York Jets. It's real. I want to believe this is what I'm kind of trying to put into the ether today, Jeremy. I'm trying to believe that everything that we've been trying to do, the drops disappear, the offensive line kind of gets their act together. The pre-snap penalties go away, and Zach just plays average football. I'm starting to I want to think that the Jets can find their way into the end zone 2 times today and into the red zone 5 times today. So that means 14 plus 9, which is 23 points, Jeremy. I see the Jets winning 23-10 today. That's what I see happening. 23-10 New York Jets, with the Jets breaking the seal and making it into the end zone on sustained drives, not just a big explosive play that Breece Hall pops off. I think we're going to get our act together today. That's what I think. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun day today. We're going to enjoy. This is going to be one to remember, everybody. We've had some clunkers recently. This is not going to be one. Patrick says 17-15 New York Jets. All right. 17. That's right in the Jeremy pocket there. JW says 5-3 Jets. I'll take it. That'd be another boring one, but I'll still take it. Poot checks in 9-6. We have lost confidence in our offense, everybody. I know I don't have any Doritos today, Ed the Red. I do have some tortilla chips in there. My son will bring them out. And I'll put my jersey on right before the game. I'm going to go back to the Sauce Gardner jersey, Jeremy. That's what I'm going to do. See if it freshens up the joint. Alternative factor, 17-3 Bills. Boo! We don't like that alternative factor. I don't like it one bit.
No.
Ryan King checking in. What's up, Ryan? Good to see you, buddy. He wants to see some Izzy. ASOXO says 34-24 Jets. Could you imagine a high-flying game like that? Wouldn't that be, we deserve it, man. We deserve to have some fun as fans. We do this every week, and it's not like we lose. It's boring, right, Jeremy? It's like it sucks the life out of you. We need to see some excitement. Cespo's checking in with a 20-17, Jeremy.
Saying we'll get 2 touchdowns.
I like it. Well, how many field goals get you to 25? No, that's
2 touchdowns and 2 field goals.
Yeah, but if it was all field goals.
Oh, well, it wouldn't work out even because you'd end up at 18. Yeah. So we could be 6 and a safety.
And safety. There it is. The Juice Main, 12-6. Jets win. Kevin Callahan, 24-13 New York Jets. Milton says 13-10 Jets. All right. We're all kind of in the, nobody, very rarely. We see a couple people with the points, but ASOXO is the highest so far. Milton, 13-10. Chris Bradigan checking in, 16-14 Jets. Gyro guy, I do it every week. Can we please get a pick 6? Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice to get a damn pick 6 in their house? Remember last time we played them, Josh Allen threw 3 interceptions, everybody. Really helped us out, this guy. We'd like to see him do a little bit of that today. Maybe get one all the way into the end zone. Stephon Diggs pumping up the Buffalo crowd I see on my screen.
Oh, you're seeing
Yeah, you got to turn the game on, right? Yeah, I know. I do that.
No, mine's like not playing yet for some reason.
Oh, yeah, I see Zach Wilson warming up. It says 6 minutes till kickoff. Bishop checking in, 26-24. New York Jets. Harry checking in with a 20-17 Jets. All right. What else we got? G Nice checking in with a 13-10. All right. Golden Robert says Zach's first 3-touchdown game. Has he never had a 3-touchdown game? Is that real?
I don't think he's ever thrown 3.
Maybe he caught one and threw 2. Maybe he run in, something like that. I find that very, very painful to absorb, Golden Robert.
It might be true. I think it's true.
Right. Dave says, hit the like button for Zod. That's right. We're going to Belobin Zod today, everybody. We're going to see how our young buck comes out of this dark period and see if he can get his head screwed on straight. Hunter wants to know, how can you guys pick the Jets every week? We haven't seen shit to say we'll get better. We've already beat this team. Why wouldn't we think we can? We can win every week, Hunter. Our defense has kept us in every single game. I mean, you look at the Chargers game. That's the one that kind of got away from us. But even then, it was like turnover. It wasn't so much on the defense, but that was the one game. The Giants game, we ended up winning, but that was in hand. The Raiders game, it wasn't, we could have easily won that. We can win every week. The Chiefs, we beat the Eagles. We're realistically believing that this defense and our special teams are good enough that if our offense could just do a little tiny bit, we can win the game. So, yeah, I don't think we're that unrealistic thinking we can win.
I don't think there's anything wrong with Jet fans hoping and thinking that they could win based on the strength of their team. And the strength of our team is defense, right? So for us to say we're going to win by a tough, low-scoring, ugly game is completely realistic. We've beaten the Bills 2 out of 3 times. So why wouldn't we think we have a good chance to win this game or a real chance?
Right. I agree. Exactly. I think we're okay. Paul Klein, 17-16. Disinfo says a windfall of points. Oh my God, it's going to be great. We're going to run back kicks. We're going to see it's going to be crazy today, everybody. Charles checking in, 24-6 Bills. Boo, Charles. Trying to be a realist, but I don't see that as realism. I think the Jets are really going to win. Jason Edwards, 20-15 Jets. All right. Love it. So here's how ASOXO got there. Hall, 2 touchdowns, 1 rush, 1 passing. Dalvin Cook with his first touchdown as a Jet. Zach with 1 touchdown, 1 pick 6 from Jermaine Johnson. Wouldn't that be exciting to see our defensive end get a pick and run it into the end zone? Oh my God. Oh my God.
That it would.
That would be wonderful. Let's see. I know Hunter says, yeah, well, hey, your lack of confidence is also very, very normal, my friend.
I know. There's nothing wrong with not being confident.
Yeah,
I don't blame you for being doubtful.
This is tough. Mr. Terrible Take says 48-0 Bills unless they let Zach cook. Yeah, well, Zach's going to have to cook. I wonder if and when, Mr. Terrible, they're just going to let this kid be who he is. You know what I mean? Throw the damn ball. Just throw the ball. Live and die. If he throws picks, then the defense comes out and they got to shut it down. You got to have faith in the defense. This conservative, slow kind. It's not who Zach is, and we've seen it clearly. They don't have confidence in him, and they just try to play this super safe, and it doesn't work. Stop. Let the kid fly, or as Mr. Terrible says, let him cook. All right. Gyro Gaitan, 23-10. Yeah. We can't score much. I see it tight. Oh, yeah. Well, hey, I think we're going to score today. It's going to be nuts. Sean says 7-0. Pompeii Jets says 24-20 Jets. Like that. Phil Adams says for Jeremy, people asking Jeremy to put on the jersey. It's bad luck when Jeremy wears a jersey. I'll tell you what, though. One more loss without it, Jeremy, and you can wear it again.
I know. I might have to.
You know what I mean?
I might have
All right, but I'm going to ceremoniously put my jersey on, right before kickoff.
I wish we'll do it. It won't even let me. Right now it's saying set a mobile reminder. It's not letting me select the channel. A little concerning.
Oh, my God. Reboot.
Little concerning.
Reboot. Who else says a score prediction? Jet41 says 23-17. AM says it's not boring. Well, you know what? That's the weird thing about the Jets, AM, is that we can be as aggravating and frustrating as anything in the world, yet the game is utterly boring. Well, when our offense is on the field. Even when we were all there watching the game together in the stands, we were so excited. We were in such high spirits, and we ended up just sitting there. You don't even talk.
Yeah, this is annoying.
All right. So, I don't know. We'll see. I know Michael Carter's out today, Ryan King reminds us. So, now there was a question in the Beanbagger Discord. I got to put my jersey on, and then we'll get to the question. We're going to wear our white Sauce Gardner jersey. The last time we wore the white jerseys against the Bills, we won. So, here we go. We're wearing the white jerseys today. We got Gibson. I thought maybe Izzy would be returning kicks for us today, or at least kickoff
right now.
What's that?
You see the kickoff right now?
No.
Okay, so I'm ahead of you. I'm gonna hit.
Okay, I got kick right now.
Oh no! Oh my God! What are you kidding me? Is this real? No, that's not really happening. That's not really happening.
Oh, that happened. Oh my God.
Oh, this kid is going to kill us now.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. This kid's going to kill us.
Dude, that was ugly, everybody. That's not the way we wanted to start, everyone.
Real. This kid is going to kill this team because of that one touchdown the first game, and now we're going to just let him kill us.
Well, he got crushed.
He's the worst kickoff returner this year, though. Remember, he takes it out of the end zone. He gets tackled at the 13. He does everything wrong.
Yeah. I don't know, man. That was ugly, everybody. That was bad.
Oh, I cannot believe we started the game that way. I cannot believe it. This is just
right to the defense. Now we look, just like we were talking about in the Chargers game. You look at all the points the defense gave up. It was because of this kind of stuff. The opposing offense starting at the 21. Josh Allen back to pass, going to flare it out, but too much pressure. Now he's running for it. Gets tackled for about a 2-yard gain. That was actually really nice defense. We took away all of his options.
Yeah. Show the game clock. Wait a second. Show the game clock.
But I'll tell you, like you look, the one drive from the drive series, the defense started at the half-yard line.
Tell me when you're on 14 on the play clock.
All right, 16, 15, 14, 13. All right, another flare out. Oh,
yes,
incomplete.
Good pressure. Okay, he heard the footsteps.
Let's go D, everybody. I can't believe it.
I feel like even if we hold them, we just gave them 3 points.
Oh yeah, free. How you doing? We're nice.
How you doing? Here's 3 points.
No, we got to stop him here. This is a big third down, everybody. Josh Allen, shotgun, empty backfield. Look like they're bringing pressure. They get to him. They got him. Yes, they did. They got him. Who was that? That's Quinnen Williams. And they got him.
They may have even made it a harder field goal.
Look at this.
47-yard field goal. It's not even a give me.
That's not even a gimme field goal. This defense, everybody. Talk about stepping up, huh? Talk about stepping up. Big sack, Paris. We saw it. What's up, Mott Zone? Good to see you, buddy. And the freebie ends up being a 3B thanks to this defense.
And thanks to Gibson. He's just spotted them 3 points. I don't understand. We got Izzy. Why not make him the kick? Let's make him the primary kickoff returner. He did that in college. He's great at it.
Who?
Wakanda.
Yeah.
Look, Gibson is a problem. I know he had that touchdown for us, but since that touchdown, he has been very below average.
Yeah, he's been spotty at best. And you know, this is the thing. It's like, you know, I'm a big fan of undrafted free agents getting their shot and making their, but we have been all but depending on this kid. He is an undrafted free agent. He pushed Mecole Hardman off the team. And it's like, I don't know. It's just, it's a very risky proposition. And we see why, man. We see why. We just gave them a free field goal. Did you see it? Opening kickoff. Let me tell Teen Bean. Let's come here. I want to show your reaction.
Tell Teen Bean.
So Teen Bean, this is what happened. So we're all excited. The Buffalo, we win. You know, we get the ball. They kick it off. Gibson receives it. So he's going to get a nice return. He runs, gets crushed, fumbles the ball. They get it on our 21-yard line. That's how we started the game.
Hey, man, at least we didn't give it a touchdown.
Right. Defense came out, shut them down, ended the third down with a big Quinnen Williams sack, and we held them to a field goal.
So,
but
tell me what's happened in Teen Bean's life since he's had his rite of passage and had his first Italian hot dog.
We had an Italian hot dog today. We boiled the potatoes. We sliced them up. We did the whole thing.
That's great.
Yeah, we really did.
I'm going to make it at home too.
Yeah, it was delicious. We did it on a wrap. We didn't have bread, so we did. It was wonderful. And I air fried the hot dogs. It was good. It was good stuff.
I'm going to do my version. Heat up some Trader Joe hash browns, mash them up, saute some onions and peppers.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. Let's see. So Ed the Red said it's going to be a long day. Well, hey, man, you see our defense came to play, right, Ed? Our defense came and said, all right, don't worry about it. That's your special teams gimme of the week. That's it. We're going to take care of you. They stepped in. Ryan King talking about Bilobin and Zod. There it is. I know this. Now we got to see. We got to see what this offense can do, everybody. I know. Michael says this should be a 13-win team. It's really true. What our defense, even last year, guys, 6 one-score losses. Games that we lost. All right, here we go. Kicks in the air where held the other team to not even scoring a touchdown. He returns it again. Look at this.
Oh.
Got crushed again, too. Got to the 25. Why are they doing that? Why are they choosing to kick it in the field to play? That's 2 in a row. You don't see that very much anymore.
Because they're probably, I think we know the answer. Like, this kid makes mistakes. Let's make him make a mistake. He's nervous. He's you got to notice that in the film when you watch it. He's twitchy all the time now. I almost feel like letting either get somebody else or let the punch roll.
Here we go. Offensive first play, tight formation. Brees Hall in the backfield. Garrett Wilson in motion. Hands it off to Brees Hall. Gets about 3.
2 or 3. 3.
Look at this. What the hell's going on?
I don't know. Hall's
what was that?
There's a marker down.
Yeah, I think that was a little bit of unnecessary roughness. That's what it looked like to me.
Chris Glasser is playing right guard.
Yeah.
Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
We picked him up at some point, right? On the practice squad?
Yeah, we elevated him.
I'm surprised we didn't use the other guy.
Well, I think the Newman experiment is over.
No, the Surratt.
Personal foul defense.
Good.
What is it? I can't hear. What was it? It wasn't a roughing the passer, was it?
Unnecessary roughness. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That was
because Glazer was taking care of Ed Oliver.
Lazard had to come over and pull him off.
That's right. All right, he's giving him the business, this info.
Stupid player.
All right, there you go. The Jets getting a 15-yard penalty out of the gate. We're at the 42-yard line. Zach under center. Brees in the backfield.
Play action.
All right, little play action. Throws it to Brees. He fucking drops it.
I don't know.
What is the deal?
You got to help Zach. I mean,
what is the deal? Dude, I just can't take it. If it's not Zach, it's everybody else. It's crazy.
Now, are they going to say he threw it too hard? That's what they
yeah, you know what, though? But there is something to that, man. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't look like it was too hard. I'm not saying that play, but that's probably in the mix as well. I couldn't tell. They didn't show another replay. CBS sucks, so I can't tell how on the money the pass was or whatever. All right, Zach back to pass. Pressure's coming. They get him. Jesus.
He just holds it. He doesn't escape anymore. They took that out of his game. This is the worst offensive coaching. They actually stopped him from utilizing his game. I could tell he doesn't run. He doesn't leave anymore. It's like they're pressuring him to stay in.
Yeah, I know. I'm wondering where Roger Saffold is too. Like, it's like the Trevor Siemian effect. Like, we signed this vet, and he's been here a couple weeks now. Why can't he play?
They've got to roll him out. He's not a pocket quarterback. They've got to stop forcing this square peg into this round hole.
Yeah, there he goes.
What was that play?
Yeah, what was
I don't even know what that was.
Yeah. Fake punt time, Gaitan. There you go. I'll tell you, man, this offense has problems. And we started so well with the penalty. That's not like us to see the penalty in our favor right out of the gate.
Yeah, this is historically bad. This is becoming a real thing.
Becoming?
Oh, I mean, this is like going to be remembered for years.
Yeah, think about it. Like, to have such a good defense and such a bad offense. Get them. There you go.
I mean, it's almost like if they're rolling out a college football team.
It's unbelievable.
Like, it's an expansion team offense.
So Joe says that Zach threw that too hard to breathe. And that's the thing. Like, it's been said many, many times. It's real, right? Like, you hear it all the time with quarterbacks. He throws a catchable ball. Zach's not known for throwing a catchable ball. But let me say this, though. While I'll put that on him, on the other hand, these guys you gotta be able to catch the damn ball. You're playing with them for years now in some cases. Zach, Garrett Wilson, Brees Hall, they practice every day. You know how he's throwing the ball. You got to be able to catch it. It's that simple. You got to be able to catch it. He's not throwing it so hard. It doesn't have razor blades on it. You know what I mean?
They're going to continue. People are going to continue to defend Zach Wilson. You cannot defend him on that drive. That is not a quarterback. That is not a leader. That is not a guy who takes his offense and leads them down the field. That was
Yeah.
brutal to watch. Brutal.
Yeah, like Jeff 41 is saying, like, look, no matter what's happening, like Zach might not throw the best ball. You know, he doesn't have touch, as we call it, but it doesn't matter. Catch the fucking ball.
Well, he
Or
has
sit
to
down.
catch it because the one thing in defense of Zach at the same time, that play is designed to get him the ball as soon as possible so
Yeah.
he can run. You can't lollipop it to him. You got to drill it in because then it gives him time to spin around and make a move and get yardage.
Yeah.
You know, so don't they practice with a machine that like shoots the ball at them like very fast?
Yeah, the
Receivers.
jugs. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what the throw to Garrett Wilson was. You know what I mean? That wasn't interesting. I don't know what that was, what we were supposed to accomplish there.
It was just weird. He just threw it 20 yards out of bounds, it feels like.
Yeah.
And it didn't feel like there's an explanation of why.
Let's see. Tampa Pete says Zach has 5 touchdowns for the season. Tommy DeVito has 5 touchdowns in his last 2 games. Enough said. Right.
I think DeVito had 3 touchdowns today.
Yeah.
So he's already done something Zach has never done in his career. That's amazing.
It is.
He's a 3rd-string quarterback. He's already accomplished something that Zach Wilson has not accomplished in 3 years and over 30 starts.
Yeah, I know. Just a guy reminding us, by the way, it's only been 1 drive, so everybody needs to calm down. All right. We just, it was ugly. All right. We got a handoff. Jermaine Johnson chasing. The guy goes nowhere because Jermaine Johnson and Quincy Williams mean business.
Look, all the love to Huff in the world. I love him like everybody else. The difference between him and JJ is dominant as well, but he's also a much more complete lineman. You see, he seals the edge. He's a run defense edge as well.
Yeah.
So people want, there's a difference.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt. But Huff is still something else.
I love Huff. Don't get me wrong. He's one of the best, maybe the best pass.
Oh my God. Get him.
Got him.
Dude, they almost got, look at that. Is it a fumble? Fumbled forward.
Oh my God. Fumbled forwards to almost the 1st down. Are you kidding me?
Look at that. Unbelievable.
Are you kidding me? It's like it's like the world.
That's unbelievable. They got 6 yards on the fumble.
It's just unreal. It's unreal.
Jonathan, I'll get to you right after this play here. It's 3rd and 1, everybody. We got 11 minutes in the first quarter.
3rd and 1. That's weird. They're lining up like it's 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that is, the whole thing's weird. Get him.
Oh.
And he caught it. Somebody touch him. Dalton Kincaid.
Jesus.
With the catch, about 2 yards past the 1st down marker.
Yeah, that's a catch.
Nobody touched him either. Like, what
if that's not a catch, what is?
All right, here we go. Michael Clemens with some pressure.
Oh, man.
That's not a catch.
Stop it.
All right. Jonathan Francois checking in says, this coaching staff and GM should not be getting a pass because of the A-Rod injury. I'm mad because they most likely will. Such bad management top down. Well, they're going to get a pass. I mean, you got to remember, too, I get in these conversations, like as bad as the offense is, our defense is literally elite. So you got to give that to the staff as well. Like, so the injuries on the offense are massive and all right. And hard to overcome, but you can't discount the rest of it. Like they've built a solid team, man. It's just this offense. It's just this fucking quarterback situation, offensive line, the injuries. It's crazy. I'm not saying they should get a pass, but I'm saying they will, and that's why. They put all their eggs in the Aaron Rodgers basket, man. That's just that's the simple truth of it.
But with the offense this bad, I don't get me wrong, Rodgers makes them much better, but not a Super Bowl contender. I don't see how.
I don't know.
I mean, it's so bad. How can even
because we get him? Don't let him get the damn it. Josh Allen takes the ball up the middle for a 1st down. Designed run. Ryan King, the New York Jets are the proud sponsor of I Can't Believe It's Not Butter. Nicely done, Ryan.
So that was up the middle. Just get the smile off your face, moron. Score a point.
Jim Kelly, 37 drives without a touchdown. Let's see. Okay. Come on, Big D. They hand the ball off,
Oh
cuts
my
through the
God.
middle.
What happened? He just shot it forward.
Found a little hole. Yep. Just found a little hole and popped through what, 6 yards, 7 yards potentially on that one.
Will
James
McDonald?
Cook.
Will McDonald with the tackle. He's in. Just saying.
Will McDonald with the tackle.
Yeah. Or maybe the assist, but still, he's in. On running plays. On running downs. Or
They're beating
there's
us up now.
Now, here it
Yep,
is.
they're taking the chunks.
What happens when you go 1, 2, 3 and out on an offense? Just tell the other team, just take your time, guys. We got this.
Yep. That's all right. The defense is fine. They're going to give up their plays. You know what I mean?
It's just that if they kick a field goal now, 6 points feels like
it's insurmountable.
A mountain. It's like being down 2-0 in hockey. You know?
Yeah.
When you're that bad on offense.
Yeah. So the Jets did get a first down today, everybody. I want to remind everyone, we started the game with a big first down, 15 yards, unnecessary roughness penalty. I know, right? Jeff 41 feels the same way, Jeremy. A touchdown can seal the game. Josh Allen's in the shotgun now. Jets look like they're bringing some heat. They bring an extra backer, CJ Mosley.
Look at this.
And look at that shit. I saw that. Jordan Whitehead with a terrible angle on Dalton Kincaid.
I feel like the offense sucks everything out of the defense when they play the way they do. Like we came out, held them to like 2 yards, made them kick the field goal after a big turnover. We totally stink it up on offense, and it just rains everything out of
It does. It's like, what do they get excited about? You know what I mean?
Because they know no matter how hard we play, it's meaningless.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. All right, hands the ball off. Come on, guys. All right, about a gain of 1.5 yards. Welcome, Kevin. Good to have you here. Welcome aboard. Indy Jets wants to know when we're going to try. Well, Indy Jets, try what? You know what I mean? I mean, we keep saying Trevor Siemian, right? Because Tim Boyle, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what Tim Boyle is, right? Maybe he gives us a spark. Maybe he does something. Who knows? But Trevor Siemian's still in the practice squad for some weird reason. I don't know what it is, Indy. Josh Allen back to pass. Little pressure. Oh!
Dropped it.
Who was that? Almost intercepted.
Morris.
By Tony Adams. And he hurt himself on the play because our team is made of labia. Very soft, supple.
Oh, I hit the turf untouched. I better be hurt.
That actually wasn't almost an interception. It was a little bit hard to see, but
almost a touchdown.
It was almost a touchdown, actually. Yeah, it was. I mean, crazy coverage, but anyway, incomplete pass.
3rd and 8. We got a chance.
Yep. So now he's hurt. Tony Adams is now hurt.
They've converted on the last 3 third downs, so we have got to stop. Obviously, we have to stop this one. And then they kick the field goal, and it's 6-0. And the one thing you could say is the fact that we're only down 6-0 after this disastrous start is a miracle.
Yeah. Oh, look, his finger was all broken. See that?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Doesn't take very much to injure us.
Hopefully just dislocated.
Yeah. Just pop it out. It's a finger. You know, you saw Tyreek Hill injure his hand today. Came right back. V-Man says the chat seems down. Was the game over already? Oh, it's a tough start, V-Man. Yeah. Tough start, buddy.
It's hard to watch the same thing over and over again.
3rd and 8. Got some pressure. Josh Allen trying rolling.
Finally. Okay, come on.
Throws it away.
All right. No flags. No flags. All right.
No flags.
Good. Isn't that crazy in today's NFL? That's what you have to say after every play. You have to look for the flag before you celebrate.
I know it's crazy.
You can't celebrate.
Yeah. There was a hit. I think it was in the Chargers game. It was just a hit. The guy hit the wide receiver in the chest, and the announcers even went, "No flag." And they were serious because you expect it. Any hit on a wide receiver, you expect the flag. It's crazy. So, all right, the defense holds them to another field goal. Good job by the defense. Andrew says broke his finger. Good. Q said, yeah, it looked like his bone was sticking out of the glove.
Oh my God.
Eesh. Hey,
Eesh.
Put it back in. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? If it brings Ashton Davis in, maybe because they're so bad at personnel decisions, maybe it takes injuries to help us sometimes. Because I don't care what anyone says. Every time Ashton Davis is in the game, good things happen. He's our biggest playmaker.
Yeah, unless he's starting, then he's a problem. He's got to come off the bench. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jonathan Francois says, be honest, have you ever disliked watching a Jets quarterback as much as Zach? It is brutal watch. It never felt this hopeless in my lifetime. Yes, I have absolutely despised quarterback. The only one that's really comparable to this, because it was also 3 years, was Browning Nagel. I don't think Browning Nagel ever had 50% completion percentage.
Oh my God, and we had to hear Joe Namath say his name. Oh, that was the worst.
Why? I don't remember that. What do you mean?
Be like, yeah, Browning Nagel.
Oh, I don't remember. That didn't stick out to me. But remember, there was all the Broadway Browning stuff. Broadway Browning.
Oh my God. He was bad.
So that, and then there were other times, like the year 1996 was rough with Coy. I think we started with O'Donnell, and we had Frank Reich. Frank Reich was abysmal for us. And, it was a shame because we had a talented team. We had Keyshawn, we had Corbett, we had Jeff Graham, we had Adrian Morrell. We had talent. And that was a very frustrating team because they just always found a way to lose. But this team is more frustrating in many ways because the talent, the defense is so good, like in championship level defense. The special teams, of course, we gave up the touchdown against the Chargers, and then Gibson just had a fumble. But by and large, they're an elite special teams unit as well. So it just so happens that our offense is bad enough to completely neutralize having elite units otherwise. It's really something special, guys. We're watching history. That's how I see it.
It's historical how bad they are. Like they're showing it to other numbers of other teams in modern day football. It's pretty outrageous how bad it is. Yeah,
Billy SBC says, don't forget about Bubby Brister. That was true. But he was only with us for a short period of time, but you're 100% right. Look, they keep kicking it to Gibson. Nice return, kid. There you go. This is an interesting game plan, everybody. We don't see this anymore. They're kicking it to him.
Yeah, they're saying, please let this kid touch the ball. But you know what?
Go on.
I'm just saying he put it back in their face on that one.
Yeah, where did he get to?
I don't know.
Jag says Bryce Petty. That was a bad one.
Oh, Bryce Petty.
But it's weird, you knew after that one season it was over. You know what I mean? Zach just seems to always be here. It's weird.
34-yard line, GreenBean.
34-yard line. Zach under center. Tippmann pointing out the line assignments. See how he does. They're bringing the heat. Yep. Because we telegraphed the damn play, dude. They saw the play. They knew what the call was, and they just went right at it and stopped it. Nice, effective run blitz, and that was that.
Wow.
Yeah, I hear you, TJ.
37 drives.
Rick Meyer, that was... You know what sucked about Rick Meyer, Sonny, was that was a championship team, and he was so bad. If we would have put Ray Lucas in one game earlier, we would have made the playoffs. All right, fake to Dalvin Cook, gets it to Breece Hall, who gets the first. All right, fine. Nice play design on that one. Little sloppy back there between Dalvin Cook and I think that was an RPO.
Interesting to see them back there together.
Yeah, I like it. No, it wasn't as sloppy as I thought it was, actually.
Zach executed it well.
Zach executed it well. Good play design. I like it. Let's do it. First down, Jets. Zach under center. Got the I formation. We brought a fullback in for some reason.
See Jeremy Ruckert.
Yep. Look, it doesn't, and he doesn't fucking block anybody. I'm telling you, the fullback's a waste.
It's playing 10 against 11.
I don't know, man. Like, you're supposed to hit the first guy you see. Crush him.
Our run game is terrible.
Alex, thank you for the super chat. There's no comment there, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you.
Terrible. Our offensive line is so bad.
All right, Zachy Poo. He's in shotgun. Dalvin Cook there. We got Gibson in motion. Holy shit.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Wow. What was that?
What the fuck are they doing? Throw a flag.
Yeah, what is that?
Why was there no flag on that? Why are you allowed to do that to him? So stupid. If you did that to Pat Mahomes, there'd be 8 flags. They're like rubbing on top of him and crawling on top of him. Look what they're doing. How is that?
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's like, oh my God, Becton almost got his, oh my God. Talk about getting blown up. Yep, look, Becton. I saw it.
It's over.
Yeah, dude. I saw it.
Of line then. I mean, there's no one to come in for him. Who's coming in?
I know who's coming in for Becton.
There's no one. Turner? Or is he hurt?
We're out of linemen, guys.
Yeah, there's nothing. And they couldn't play with Becton. Who needs to go back to right tackle? He's not a left tackle, by the way. I'm tired of it. Every week people are defending him. It's like people are defending him still.
Becton's fucking fine, dude. Becton's not the problem.
He's getting blown out every game.
No, listen, he's had a couple of bad games. He's been fine. He's not the issue. It's the interior of the line and the right side. Dude, Becton's one of the.
I don't see anybody playing well on that offensive line right now. I mean,
Becton's been the most solid out of every single person on the line.
I feel like every week I see him standing there watching the guy who he let go on top of the quarterback. That's how I feel. He's always just like this.
Yeah, I know. He's had a couple bad plays.
All right. But it doesn't matter now. We're going to miss him now. We'll see how valuable he is now if he's out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what you do in this situation. We are completely broken. Like there's just nowhere to go. And the fact that we're not willing to like change anything, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, dude. I don't have no fucking answers anymore. I just don't. This team has literally taken an opinionated fella like myself and made it so I don't know what to think anymore. I have no idea what's going on.
Don't you have to change the quarterback just to hope it changes something?
I know.
I mean, bring back Streveler. I'm serious. And just run the ball with the quarterback. It's something. Because nothing could be worse than this.
Tony Alexio will be here any second talking about the Streveler package. So you got to be careful.
But nothing could be worse than this. Nothing. It's as bad as it could be. We're at rock bottom. There's no quarterback you could put in there that would be worse.
Yeah, Becton's not the problem, everybody. You know what I mean? Like he's not. Is he dominant? At times, sure, but all year I wouldn't say he's dominant this year, but yeah, he's limping. He's going to the 10. I saw it. He got rolled over. You know, I saw it happen.
How's he get ahead of me?
So who's on the left? Who's that tackle now?
67.
Warren. Is it the
Hey,
rookie
He's
Warren?
not doing too bad.
Is it Carter Warren?
I think it's Carter Warren.
Good. That's what you want to see.
Go, 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 go.
Yeah.
Now, you know what?
Are you that behind? What do you have on the play clock? The
Oh,
time. What do you got?
2:57 in the game, 30
Oh my
seconds.
God. A refresh or something. I pulled ahead of you by like 15 seconds.
Okay.
All right, wait. I'm going to pause it. Can you refresh or something first or no?
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm seeing the punt now.
All right, hold on. I got 11 seconds on the play clock. 9, 8.
Did you have the
7.
punt yet?
No.
Okay, I'm ahead of you then because I see the
Okay.
punt.
I just saw the punt. All right, here we go.
I'll wait for you now. Okay, we'll wait until it starts over.
All right. So I can't refresh. Let me see if I can fast
Well, don't
forward.
worry, I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you. I'm gonna have to wait for you because I'm ahead.
Yeah, I got nothing. All right, I got 2:18 on the clock. Oh, Jonathan says we may never score an offensive touchdown again. It really feels that way, doesn't it? I mean, I don't know what to think, everybody. This is crazy. It's crazy. But hey, if Carter Warren is the guy who came in, he's a rookie. Very, very talented kid. Would have probably gone higher in the draft if he wasn't injured. So if he's healthy and he's coming in, that could be a net positive. It gets be interesting to see.
Tell me when you get to 20 on the play clock.
All right, look, you got look at this. Jets offense this season, 54 punts. League average is 38.5.
Yeah, 20 yet?
22, 21, 20. 19, 18.
Okay.
All right, we got Josh Allen in shotgun. Diggs in motion. Fake it to Diggs. Throw it to fucking Kincaid, who's wide open in the zone. 3 Jets around him. Oh, man.
Can I change my score prediction?
No, stick with it, man. This is going to be great. This game's going to be good. We're winning this game, everybody. We've got to settle it down. Here comes big defensive play. Looks like there's 40 people on the field right now, doesn't there? Look at that. Oh, sauce.
We could go with 15 guys on offense, and we're still going 1, 2, 3 and out. Oh my God. These first 2 drives, we went backwards, both drives. So they're carting Becton away. So
Yeah,
he can't.
Becton's done.
So the problem is he can't finish the season.
Well,
Unfortunately, it's not his fault. It's just the reality of the Jets world.
yeah. Get him, Solomon Thomas. You see now, look at these non-tackles, dude. That's the big problem with our defense. If there's a true complaint, it's the missed tackles. It's usually the same culprits, too. Let me see who it is. It's got to be Jordan Whitehead. Oh, C.J. Mosley with the missed tackle. Then Sauce with a half-assed attempt. He wouldn't have gotten the first. You gotta fix that too, man. All right. Hand off up the middle. Cook just 11, 12 yards, 11-yard run.
Wow. This is fun. If we can hold him to 3 here, though, it's an amazing story. Holding him to only 9 points. Typically, when you go 1, 2, 3 and out, and you can't move the ball, it's typically when you don't have a defense like ours, it's a blowout.
Oh yeah, well, that's the thing. Like we were talking about earlier. Like the truth is, guys, is that when there is nothing there's nothing inspiring coming in. Like the defense can only do so much. Like their souls are taken, and it's not just the per game, it's the season. Like every week it wears on you. We saw it last year. This is a carbon copy of last year's season. It's the same.
Yeah, it's the same season. Here they come. Nope. He gets it off. Nobody can tackle. He gets an extra 3 or 4 yards.
Yep.
I mean, you watch these other physical teams, and like when the guy touches the ball, they swarm on him. They knock him backwards. It's always being measured.
Well, we do that a lot too. It's not looking that way right now today.
It's not looking on this drive. And they're probably tired because they've played the whole quarter. I mean, they've been on the field.
They've been on the field the whole quarter. And don't forget, from the Jets technically received the ball. We received the opening kickoff, and the defense started the game.
Right.
You know what I mean? So they've been out there the whole time, guys.
And they're probably trying to strip the ball. They're going for the ball. They're trying to get something to happen to light a spark.
Yeah. Kevin wants to know, there's no reason for Rodgers to return. If we lose even this game, if we're 4-6, like the season's all but, I mean, numerically we're in it, but the soul, like we keep losing the AFC teams. So we're getting all of our tiebreakers are gone already. Like the Raiders, the Chargers, like all that stuff. We already lost tiebreakers with all those guys head to heads. We start losing these games, below 500, like it's over. There's no reason for Aaron Rodgers to come in. And now we're losing guys like Becton. We had at least that, So I don't think so. I'd be surprised. JR Jet checking in. The constant change in linemen is a huge reason why it's so hard to call plays. They don't know the playbook. There's no chemistry. That's a very good point. We talk about it all the time. Offensive line units need time to gel with one another. Dude, this is our 7th new offensive line alignment in, 10 games? 7 in 10 games. So we haven't even seen like a 3-game stretch of the same offensive line. We haven't seen it.
Dwayne Brown is finally set to come back, maybe healthy, maybe a little better, like we were hoping. Now he's coming back definitely to replace Becton next week. I guarantee it. So we can never get ahead. So we're going to get Dwayne Brown back, and Becton's going to be out.
Yeah.
Like we can't make progress because of injuries. It's not allowing us to make progress. We never get to see, like you said, we never get to just see an offensive line play throughout a season as one unit.
Yeah. It's unbelievable. But, again, like in this, and, I put it on Joe Douglas. We went into this season with an incredibly banged up offensive line and old. You know what I mean? So Lakin's old, Dwayne Brown's old, but he's injured. Becton's injured. Then you draft a kid who's injured. Like, it just makes no sense. They took a real risk, and it's blowing up in their face. Go, JJ, get him.
He's out of bounds. Flag.
Yeah, what's the flag? It's got to be holding because the flag came in before the hit. It's got to be holding, yeah.
On them.
Okay, good. It's holding.
What down was that?
First, I think.
Oh, then you got to take it.
D-Royd. So this is what an offensive game plan looks like. Yeah. We forget. We don't know what it looks like. We forgot. It doesn't even exist. Is it real?
I mean, when your offensive line gets beat that quickly on every snap, like they're going right through these guys, it really makes you question, like, how did they make it to this level in the NFL if they can't even put an initial block on a guy?
Oh, my God.
Look at this.
Yeah. Vladdy P says, label me whatever you want. I don't care. Even with Rodgers, we aren't winning shit with this team. Mr. Clean as the head coach and the POSGM are not good. One good draft doesn't take away all the damn failures. Yeah. Well, like I said, I mean, I think my biggest indictment of Joe Douglas is his lackadaisical approach to the offensive line and the quarterback this season. I'm fine with Rodgers. I'm fine with the reset with Zach, but I thought they should have had a vet in here to be number 2. Get him. That's a fumble too. Did they get it? That's Jets ball.
Got it.
Nope.
They always get it back. What is wrong?
Yeah. All right. It's okay. Still a great play.
It never bounces our way, ever.
What's the flag?
Unbelievable.
It's on us.
Great.
What was the flag? Illegal contact. Jeesh. Yeah, I hear you, Vladdy. But again, you have to remember all the games that so many of the games that we lost, we're talking about a field goal. We're talking about a touchdown, and if Aaron Rodgers never got hurt, it's an entirely different season because all of those games.
Where was the illegal contact?
It's very winnable. So who knows? But I'm with you. Your gripes are legit, valid.
That was another of the fruitiest calls I've ever seen in my life to call that illegal contact. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
That was
we get those.
That happens every play. Every play.
I know, and it nullifies a huge sack. So think about this. If we would have gotten that fumble, it wasn't ours anyway. Because of a stupid illegal contact. Radovan, I don't want to hear any Devontae Adams or other free agent talk until we have at least 3-4 solid offensive line. No, I'm with you there, dude. This version, whatever this offensive line is, like the Laken Tomlinsons, the Connor McGoverns, the Dwayne Browns, it's done. It's goodbye. Goodbye. Imagine if Connor McGovern, he's out now, but he only signed. We weren't even trying to get him. We were going to move into the season without him too. And they weren't counting on Becton. I don't even know what they were thinking this year. I really don't. It's rough.
I have people arguing that we don't need to take offensive linemen in the draft. It's absolutely insanity. It's the biggest, most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I'm sorry.
What do you mean? What does that mean? You don't take
I have people telling me that we don't need to take offensive line in the draft. I've been arguing for 2 weeks that we got to go first and third round offensive line, and people saying, no, we might take a quarterback in the first round, and then we need a wide receiver. Like, what?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen anybody say that. I mean, I get the wide receiver. They're all hanging out on Jets Chaos.
I'm not naming them. I could tell.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
I could tell.
They're all hanging out over at your house, yelling at you. I don't know. I think it's clear that we need offensive linemen. Now, whether or not you want to just go out and overpay in free agency, I don't know. You could do it that way, but
I mean, there's no point in any of this or saying you're pursuing a championship if you're not 100% committed to just focusing on the offensive line at this point.
Yeah. Jonathan Francois, if we score less than 10 points and keep Zach at quarterback next week, I'll lose my mind. It's the most important position in football. Yeah, I mean, I hear you, Jonathan, but there's nobody else on the roster, buddy. Get him. There you go. Nice stick. There you go, Reed. It's so funny because this game, it feels like we're getting blown out, and it's 6-0.
I guess it's because they were marching down the field and it looked like they were going to score like a touchdown or something.
Yeah.
And 9 points will seem like a big lead.
Yeah.
Considering,
I mean, we never even got there in the Chargers game.
Yeah.
One touchdown. Who knew that opening, that punt return touchdown was it? We could have shut the game off right then.
It was over.
Little did we know. All right, 3rd and 13, everybody. They're on the Jets' 27-yard line. Back to pass.
Oh, my God.
And he gets the pass off, but it's still about 2 yards short.
They're going to go. He's walking like he wants to go for it. No, you're not going for it because you suck.
They'll take the points because they know the Jets can't get there.
Right. Why would you not just take the points? 9 points is insurmountable. I mean, we still have enough time to kick 3 field goals, but we have to shut them out now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the weirdest thing. I'm not even being sarcastic. Like at this point, the way I feel right now, field goals are really our only way of scoring points.
Yeah. And because you think about it, like the games like the Eagles and all that, like we got in the red zone 5 times, but guys, don't forget, we got 4 turnovers in that game. Like the Chiefs, we got 3 turnovers in that game. So when the defense can't muster up magical turnover numbers, we have no shot. Like that's 7 turnovers in 2 games, man. You can't count on that.
And when you're always behind, the offense you're playing gets to play safer football.
Right. That's it. Our buddy Jason Edwards checking in. Thank you, my friend. He says 2-minute offense for Zach the entire game. Hackett is in the sky booth for the first time this season, so hopefully the game is called differently. However, the O looks inept. It's biblical right now. Oh, Hackett's upstairs. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know. I watched the game in silence. So
it's not like you ever ran over and talked to Zach during the game or anyone else anyway.
Well, Aaron Rodgers is on the sideline. He should be doing some stuff.
Yeah.
I saw him talking to somebody about something with the Microsoft Surface. But yeah, I know, Jason. I like we were saying before the game. It's like, why wouldn't we just like change it all? Hurry up, offense. Let Zach run around. Like, just throw caution to the wind. This conservative bullshit that we're doing, trying to run the ball up the gut on first down with, dude, they're putting 9 in the box because we have tight formations. We're going with 12 personnel or even 22 personnel. That brings everybody in there. You literally have 9 guys in the box and you're running into it.
The dumbest thing. And you have a quarterback who hates it.
Mm-hmm.
He hates it crowded.
All he wants to do is run around.
All he wants to do is have space and feel comfortable, and they won't let him do it.
Yep. The only shot he has is when he gains a little bit of space.
I mean, let him bounce out.
Right.
I don't understand. Your offensive line cannot maintain the pocket for more than a second. Let him move. It's crazy. It's insanity. Absolute insanity.
Yeah.
Again, it's just they're trying to do what they want to do and ignoring the reality.
Well, Q, you're talking about JD has devoted most of our first rounds to the offense. So we can't get caught up. We got to live in the real world, buddy. His first was left tackle and his second round picks too. His first and second rounds are largely offense. It's just, even guys like AVT injury, but it's been Becton injury, AVT injury, Zach sucks. Garrett Wilson, you know what I mean? Like, so, and then he traded, he had the Sauce Gardner, Garrett Wilson, then trade back in for Jermaine Johnson, but you can't say Joe Douglas ignores the offense in the first round. This year was a stupid pick, though. The Will McDonald pick, dumb. No matter what he ends up being, if he's a great player, fantastic. But it doesn't help this team right now. Zach back to pass. Oh what the fuck?
He had a step on him.
What is that? Like, what is the? But he should at least even run like something. I don't understand.
And I guarantee you can't say anything without somebody stepping up and saying how that's not Zach's fault.
Yeah, I've never seen a quarterback do this more than Zach. Just say, play's over.
So bad. I'm
just going to throw it into the ground. I've never seen it before. Not even Browning Nagel. 2nd and 10, everybody. 11-21 in this first half. Got Ruckert in motion. We hand the ball off to Brees for a 0-yard gain.
This is a joke team. Right up the middle. Let's run it right up the middle. They have the box stacked, and we're going to run it right up the middle.
Yeah. Up the gut on 2nd and 10.
You try to run pass plays, but Zach doesn't know how to do that.
Yeah, I don't even know who our offensive line is right now. That's how bad it is. Brownlee's out there. I see Jason Brownlee, everybody.
Hey, let's see if he can do something.
All we need is 10 yards, guys. This
Not
shouldn't
that
feel
hard.
like 6 miles.
Look how many people they
They're
got.
bringing the house. Throw it, Zach.
Oh, and he
You
gets
dumb
sacked.
bum. Just
He's
stay
so
there.
bad.
Don't roll out or anything. Don't run. I mean, it's like they stopped him from being allowed to do that. He used to run, remember?
Yep.
How is this a better thing that he stays in the pocket?
Yeah, it's historically bad. Let's see here. Well, I mean,
He had
yeah,
time.
he
had
did.
time.
He see, but listen, this is where you can say whatever you want. All Zach has to do is throw. He was like, Zach has to just throw the ball, dude.
I just throw it.
Just throw it. He won't.
Throw it to where Garrett Wilson is supposed to be. Why is that so hard?
I don't know.
Just throw it to where he's supposed to be. He's open every play. He's there.
You give him a chance to fight for it at minimum. Like, I don't understand, dude. Like, the
He's
Zach
so
Wilson,
bad.
again, we're not saying that the offensive line isn't bad, but even on that play, there was pressure, but it's right to Zach can see it. He had 2.5 seconds. Throw the ball, even if it's just launching it out of bounds.
They just have to put another quarterback in. I don't care.
I
if
know.
It's Doyle. Just change the quarterback. What
Yeah.
is so hard about that? Just change the quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it's just clear at this point. I don't give a shit who it is. Just put Tim Boyle in at quarterback. And if he comes in and gets hurt and sucks, and you got to put Zach back in later, so what? But try something.
It doesn't make any sense.
Jonathan checking back in. Adam Gase and Frank Gore are insulted by this performance. I know that's how bad it really is.
This really is worse. It
Yep.
really is.
I know. And Tim, they probably say to Tim Boyle, "Hey, you want to go in?" He goes, "No, I don't want to. I'm scared."
I took this job to be a guy who holds the clipboard and know the system in practice. It was supposed to. I'm a QB3. I'm not supposed to play.
Jason Edwards, Zach is cooked. You can see it in his eyes. Totally cooked. Joshua, it's not saying that he has like a huge cushion of time. Zach Wilson had more than enough time. The pressure was right in he could see it coming around the edge on his right side. The idea that he didn't let that ball go is absurd. Absurd.
What about the play before it? Like, I mean, you got to have a lobotomy at this point. If you're still defending Zach Wilson and thinking he's the quarterback, he is awful. I've never seen a quarterback this bad. I'll say it for the 50th time. Play this long. This is incredible.
Yeah.
No quarterback in history has gotten this much of an opportunity to suck for so long.
Yeah. And again, it's not to say, like, people seem to think that if you say, hey, Zach did this on that play, that's discounting that the offensive line is having trouble or that, the wide receivers are having. It's not saying any of that. But like that, just looking at things in a singular play basis, that play, it's just like in the other game with the getting sacked on 4th and 10, which, by the way, there was an open guy directly in front of him. There's a disconnect with this quarterback. Whatever skills he has, there's a major disconnect. He does not understand the game situation and what needs to be done. He doesn't get it. He doesn't. He's broken. And, even when we try to say, well, he's a backup quarterback, all well and good. He's killing us as a backup quarterback. Killing us. JW, put Boyle in, put Simeon in, put anything in. O-line sucks. O-line suck around the league. That excuse is old. I agree. Look at this. Yeah, the defense is just, dude, they're gassed. They're done. They keep holding them. It's terrible to watch. I'm with you, W. Tim Boyle should be going in. So fucking frustrating. Jason Edwards, Zach is playing himself out of the league. Yeah, he is. I know there's a conversation. I forget who it was, but they were talking about Zach Wilson's trade value. I don't know. I have to laugh. Like, here's the thing. This is the number one indictment of Zach Wilson. Say what you want. We can get lost in the weeds all we want about this, that, drops, line. Every team plays the Jets the exact same way. They stack the box and they make Zach Wilson have to beat them. That's the indictment.
Come on.
And he fails
Nice.
every week.
Good hit.
I know. I'm surprised there wasn't a penalty on that one. I mean, that's all you have to see. Every team plays the Jets the same way. It looks the same every week because it is the same every week. We can't beat it. They play they give this quarterback zero respect. None.
Right. They act as if they're playing a rookie who's playing the first game of his life. That's how they treat it. They go, Zach is coming. Good. Let's just stack the box. We know he can't hurt us. And once in a while he'll have a halfway decent game, and people then will scream, "Oh no, he is good."
Yeah. So the Bills got the first down there.
Yeah, our guys are exhausted. Even with a rotation, they're exhausted.
Yeah.
And Buffalo's not stupid. They're not even huddling. They're totally.
Of course. Yeah, right. Keep them out there.
No.
Jonathan, they need to bench Zach at the half. I know, dude, they need to. They need to do something. Something. All right. They hand the ball off. Runs into the pile. Squirts through for about 3. Joe M says, so you say Zach holds the ball too long, but if he's getting smashed as soon as the ball is snapped, I'm not saying he's the answer, but Joe, what are you talking? He had at least 2 seconds. At least. Not saying there's not pressure. You have to know. You have to identify, okay, I'm only getting 2 seconds. I got to get the ball off. And I don't give a shit if that's throwing it out of bounds. You don't take the sacks.
It's because like you always say, because the bar is so low, people have never seen a real quarterback. So they don't even know what it looks like. Like many quarterbacks, even when they're only given 2 seconds, throw the ball to where the receiver is supposed to be if they have a primary number one receiver.
That's it.
It would have been a completion if he
would have been
that part of the field.
If Zach just trusted, Zach waits until he sees that they're open. He doesn't throw it to the point on the field. Garrett Wilson would have just throw it where he's going to be. You know the route. Throw it to where it's going to be.
Throw it.
You got to rush it. Rush it.
It's like,
all right, defense holds.
We popped Josh Allen too.
Yeah, we keep hitting Josh Allen, which is nice.
Yeah, make him pay. I hate him.
I know, make him pay.
Make him pay. Make him.
Yeah, and again, Joe, I want to make sure I say it's like it doesn't mean that other things aren't happening, right? But Zach is the number one problem on this offense. Number one. We saw it last year with any other quarterback that comes in, everything looks better. We saw it.
Always. Doesn't matter who it is. Just to have a real quarterback.
Mm-hmm. Don't you jump.
I honestly just don't understand how we don't even have Simeon available, right?
I know.
I mean, it's insanity. The stubbornness of the stubbornness is beyond explanation even. And if he's that bad that he can't be,
right. I know.
Why is he still there?
I don't know. I know we should have. I know, whatever. Wentz and all the other stuff. Ray Danger says, because we have a bad O-line, we need a veteran. Well, here's I agree, Ray, but Zach is a veteran. You know what I mean? Zach's not a rookie.
Yeah.
Like we look at him with this, like he's this young, raw. He's not. He's been a starter in the NFL for 3 years. Ugh.
At least it took a good bounce for us.
Yeah, but still. Here he comes, everybody. Here he comes. Now watch the Bills play the exact same defense. Let's see what we do.
I want to say something, and I'm being very serious about this. If you were to base it on statistics, we would be better off punting right now on first down. If you were to base it on statistics.
Because we keep going backwards.
Because we go backwards and we're taking the risk of a turnover.
Yep.
Like the best strategy would be to punt out of this hole right now before we do any damage to ourselves. That's how bad it is.
Yeah.
And that's a factual statement. I'm not saying they would actually do it, but it's not wrong.
Crazy.
It would stupid. It would be ridiculous and stupid.
Yeah.
But it's not incorrect.
Yeah. That's about as sad as it gets. Raw Power, when are we holding JD and Salah accountable for this mess? I think we are.
We are. The problem is that Aaron Rodgers is like their golden handcuffs. You know, like they can't do anything because it'll upset Aaron.
I mean, why do we think that's the case? They did this last year too with fucking Zach. The only difference is they had Mike White.
No,
that's the only difference.
I'm saying is if the organization fired Salah and Hackett, think
we don't know, but as far as Zach, like I've heard that many times, like, oh, we're keeping Zach in because it'll upset Aaron Rodgers. Says who?
Well, I'm not talking about the keeping of Zach in. I'm talking about why is Salah's job safe? Why is Hackett's job safe? Hackett is now historically having the worst offensive coordinator in history this year. Like, why is he not on the hot seat? Because of.
But let me say this though too: if you take out the Mike White games and Joe Flacco games of last year, Mike LaFleur is right there with him with Zach as his quarterback. So I mean, there's a common denominator here, everybody. And again, not taking people off the hook, but there's a common denominator, and it's Zach Wilson. And I've had it. Jet engine checking in. Zach sucks. That's all I got.
When you
that's all you need to say.
When you consider sack yards lost, we have 24 yards of offense minus 20. We have 1 yard of offense.
Radovan says, please start the I believe in Zach. I can't even do that. We haven't even gotten to that place where you can do the I below Benzad. That's how bad it is right now, Radovan. Now we're a second half team, right, everybody? What was that? Zach Wilson just fell. Did you see that?
That was from before, maybe.
Oh. All right, Zach Wilson back to pass.
He has time.
Lots of time.
And
Gets it off to Rucker. All right. Yeah. Here we go. There it is. Breaking that seal, everybody. Radovan. You did it, buddy.
He's all grown up, and he's all grown up, and he's all grown up.
That's right.
Lock him in as the quarterback for the next 5 years. And that's why we've been yelling Jeremy Rucker needs to be in there more the entire season.
Look at the time of possession. 17-12 to 6:55. Jets have 3 first downs, one of which was a penalty. We've run 13 plays for 19 yards, everybody. Nice even game. Yet our defense hasn't given up a touchdown yet, everyone. I want to remind you that.
Right.
Okay? So whatever happens to the defense, they still haven't given up a touchdown in this game. Now, I'm going to knock on some wood and all that, but like the offense has to help. Think about this. We score a touchdown and we're down by 2 in this abysmal half.
I know it's absolutely insane how good the defense is. And I think honestly, without it, again, we're not exaggerating. I think historically, you're right. It's that we might, as of right now, have in the history of the NFL, the biggest disparity between offense and defense.
Yeah. All right. 1st and 10 from the 27. Zach, immediate pressure. Gets out of it. Throw it. Oh, my God.
Oh, good.
What was that? We want him to throw it, but that's not the guy we want. Let me
Throw
see
it
what is he seeing there?
Throw it away.
See, now, guys, tell me what he's seeing there. Just fucking throw it out of bounds.
Throw it away.
Like, what are you seeing?
Oh, illegal player downfield.
Amazing.
Dumbest offense, dumbest coach.
Jet engine. At this point, F. Rogers' opinion, do what's best for the franchise. If A-Rod doesn't like it, yeah, I hear you. But again, I think we're putting a lot on Aaron Rodgers that he's never said, right? Like, I don't know. We're just making these crazy assumptions. Unless somebody's heard something different. I haven't heard it.
I guess we all just assume that there's no way they could fire the coaching staff with him because they're going to give him a shot with Aaron.
There's the pick.
There you go. There you go. And he had time.
He had plenty of time, everybody.
He wasn't under any pressure. He's just an awful, awful quarterback.
Yep. He's trying. Now, this is where, just so you know, the defense just had a hard-fought, drive. They held him to the punt, and they're right back on the field a couple plays later. This is when they're going to give up the touchdown.
Yeah. Absolutely the worst quarterback we've ever had in the history of our team for this long.
Jason Edwards, Zach is officially the worst quarterback to ever play NFL football with this amount of games, with the exception of Pee Wee League football. I've never seen this level of incompetence ever behind center. Yeah, it's true. No, Jason, and it's funny because you're echoing what Jeremy just said. I mean, it's true, guys. I mean, he had ample time. I mean, what about the play before that? The almost pick. I mean, what was that? Why are you throwing your hat? Was he throwing that as a flag? Why did he throw his hat?
Yeah.
There is no penalty there, dude. All right. Why did he throw his hat?
I don't know.
All right, we got the pitch. They found the seam, and here he goes. First down. Unrelated. Where the hell is Roger Saffold? He's not even active.
Yeah, they're using this other guy. I mean, it's just unbelievable.
So I don't know, buddy. Jonathan checking back in. Bench him and never play him again. Bye forever. I know, dude.
I mean,
This is the touchdown drive. I told you. I mean, we've seen this script so many times. It's like it's like there's only so much they can do, everybody.
I think even Zach Wilson is wondering, when are they going to end this nightmare for me?
Yeah, like he threw the pick. In my opinion, Zach's throwing picks now. He doesn't want to be out there anymore.
Right.
Get me out of here. What do I have to do?
Out. How bad do I have to be for you to just free me of this nightmare? So in 2 to 3 years, I could be working in broadcasting or work for JetBlue. Yeah. Because that's exactly where he's going to be in 3 years.
He doesn't need to do anything. He's made enough money. Right. He could do whatever he wants the rest of his life.
I guarantee you his uncle gives him a position at JetBlue, or he's going to be a broadcaster for college football. Like BYU college football broadcasting.
He wants to run. Get him.
Come on.
No, what the fucking flag? I'm telling you. It's crazy, dude.
I mean, look, if it was up to me, I would fire Robert Saleh after this game.
Why?
I don't know, because you have to do something, because you can't like he can't talk to the press. He has nothing but excuses.
Yeah.
Fire Hackett, fire somebody.
Can't do that, Sauce.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell Sauce was thinking on that play.
I don't know why every other team is allowed to fire somebody in the middle of the season. Help the Raiders.
You think, and then put Jeff Ulbricht up at coach? What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm getting rid of Hackett. That's for sure. If not Saleh, it has to be Hackett. Somebody's head has to roll. But I think it's more than Hackett. I think it's the personnel decisions. The fact that we don't have a quarterback that we can bring in for Zach right now is inexcusable.
Yeah. Agreed.
I just don't understand. Why is he the number 2? If you can't trust him, if Zach gets hurt, you have to bring him in, right? So why is he the number 2? If you have this little faith in him, why is he the number 2 quarterback?
Yeah. And it's funny to hear that the Wentz camp called us last week and said, "Hey, you sure?"
Unbelievable.
Over this,
of course.
We're sure we want to keep losing. Unbelievable.
I don't know. It's fucking sad. It's the saddest thing ever, what we're watching. And there's the touchdown. Nice and easy. So I told you, man, I wasn't even watching. Like I've seen this script so many times.
Yeah.
It's just like, what are you gonna do? What can you do? The defense has held them time and time the whole first half.
Right.
And then they throws a pick in our own territory. Like, what are you going to do?
You could take the greatest defenses in history in the NFL. You can't put them on the field that much and not expect a touchdown.
That's right.
Especially when you're giving the other team the ball at the 30-yard line.
All gas, no gas. Give Zach a break. He gets double time on exams. John Stryker, how does Zala look this defense in the eyes? He refuses to do anything. I honestly don't know.
He just does nothing.
I mean, the team has to be fucking furious. 16-0. And we have 4 first downs, 3 of which are actual plays. I mean, Zach has probably, 15, 25 yards passing or something like that? Zach Truthers blame Garrett for not catching that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how anybody can defend Zach anymore. And again, it's not to say that there aren't other things. But I think the problem isn't on Zach anymore. The problem's on Saleh and Joe Douglas. And they're like, I honestly believe what we were saying. You see it. Zach Wilson's done. He tried to throw an interception. There was no good reason for him to throw that pass. He tried to throw it. The guy dropped it. There was the, you know what I mean? There was no one there. Garrett Wilson was out of the picture.
And then he
comes back in next play and he throws it right to the other team.
Right. He's just chucking it now. He's just.
I don't want to play anymore. I'm done.
Take me out, please. And then they show
Boyle's all we got. What's that?
They show him sitting alone on the sideline. Coach is not talking to him. This is not a professional staff or lead. I've never seen that. Like, people should be talking to the quarterback with one of those iPads. They've given up.
Yeah.
They've given up. When you watch other teams, they're on the sideline after an interception with an iPad, talking to like patting him on the back and going over what went wrong. But
the thing is, they've done they've done it. Like they've been doing it all year. Remember, like how everybody was like around Zach when he was pouting and Garrett Wilson, and they were all like, "No, we got your back," and they did it. They did all this. There's nothing to look at anymore.
Yeah.
There's nothing to look at. You know, like, what are they going to do? What's there to say anymore? It's so bad. And the poor defense, dude.
Yeah, you got to feel for the defense.
E-Boogie with his 7-month membership. Thank you, my friend. Hey, fellas, is the season over or we still have a chance? We still have a chance. We still have a chance, E-Boogie. The season ain't over. Just feels a lot like it.
I don't know why
man, oh, man. All right, let's go.
Alone
Gibson, Gets tripped up at the 15-yard line. I think the Gibson experiment should be coming to a close soon. Brian Bogan checking in, asking Zach Wilson to play pro football is like asking 10-year-old to do quantum physics. Yeah. But it seems like it. Like his processing, he just doesn't see, like, again, like that. There was a really good example where on that sack, right? It was like 3rd down, and Max Mitchell's given, like, the pressure's coming, but he has a solid 2 seconds to get the ball away. He knows where Garrett Wilson's going to be. Now Breece Hall's going to get killed. And he just won't throw it. And then it's the O-line. Dude, we know the O-line is gonna give pressure, but you have enough time to get the ball out. That's it.
And why not give Izzy a chance at this point? It's bringing us fast.
Yeah, we cut Michael Carter for Izzy. Where's he?
See what you have. Try to get into space. See if you could try something new. Not that it would help, but try.
Matt Wilson back to pass, throwing it deep.
I'm not going to complain about that because we've been asking for that.
Yeah, been asking for it, but because bad pass.
Yeah. But I mean, just at least he's trying to give Garrett a chance to fight.
Right. That's all we want. Right. We'll take that every play, Zach.
Yeah. Every play, because half the time Garrett will somehow get it.
Yep. E-Boogie, the coaching staff gave up on Zach Wilson. I'd say, right? It's just there's an eerie feeling, E-Boogie. It's just like we're devoid of anything. Here we go. Here they come. Run, Zach.
That wasn't the first.
Look how they're rolling on him and
I know, it's
dragging their
weird.
leg on him.
It's
and
weird. I'm with
you.
I'm seeing it too. It's weird what they're doing to him down there.
How
it's
are
like
they
not egregious, but there's something. Green Dog member for 7 months. Thank you, my friend. He says we deserve better. Indeed, we do. This is painful. No, come here. I got to take a bio break real quick. I'm going to take a leak. Teen Beam will entertain you with Jeremy.
I'll do a little dance.
Let's see. All right. Let's keep it there.
I lied. I'm not dancing. We depressed yet or what?
Oh, it's the same thing every year. The only thing different is the defense is good, so we can't say we're terrible on both sides of the ball. But what does it matter?
Yeah.
What's the point? I mean, it's just wasting. We want to talk about wasting a quarterback's window. We talk about like how, when a quarterback is wasted, when you have them for the cheap years and you don't put the right team around them. We are wasting our defensive window because soon all these guys are going to have to get paid.
Yep.
So it's the same thing. We're just wasting this defense. And yes, Joe Campione, he knew from the day we drafted Zach Wilson, we made a big mistake. He said it. So now I'm taking his advice on quarterbacks for the draft.
What's up? You got?
What? Okay. I'm gonna go inside, take a leak, and maybe I'll come back out in a second.
Okay.
Oh my God.
All right. We got John Stryka checking in. They need to fire Douglas and Saleh and give them special severance checks with Josh Dobbs' face printed on them. Yeah. Again, the Josh Dobbs thing is interesting. They could have done at the trade deadline, but Josh Dobbs was not Josh Dobbs until, very recently. But I would even argue, John, that the point is stronger with when they went into the season with the Teddy Bridgewaters, Minshew's, Brissett's of the world. Like that's when we should have secured the team. Zach was toast at the end of last year. Toast. You want to do a reset? That's fine. Make him the number 3. We talked about it all offseason. For some reason, this team didn't want to do it. Here we go. Look at this, a fake punt. Oh my God, we
he
got the
got it!
first. Look at this.
Look at this.
Run, you
Look
fucker.
at this. Oh, no. It's okay. Good job, Eccles.
There we go. We got life.
We really needed the touchdown on that.
Jonathan Francois won't. I know that. Hey, man. Life. Spark.
Morstead's a better quarterback than Zach.
Did he stay in? Nope. He's out. Doesn't matter. He still got the first, but it would have been nice. JetBlue, Jonathan Francois is never flying JetBlue. Me neither. Are the Vinny Chiocchi, the delusional Jet fans, going to shut the fuck up about playoffs now? You can get the playoffs without scoring points. Yeah, points are key. Points are key, aren't they?
You kind of have to score them to win games, I think.
Yeah. You can have all kinds of moral victories galore. You know?
Okay, so he's out of bounds there. I don't care. It's a first down.
But still, it takes away the beauty of it. But it's still a spark. That's our longest play today, by the way.
Our best pass. Or it was second to best. The pass to Ruckert was really nice.
What are they saying? Why is Buffalo cheering?
I don't know. Still 1st and 10.
Yeah. Robert Saleh looks like he's going to cry. Now, where's the life? Let's go. We're at the 42-yard line, everybody. Zach back to pass. He's running. Gets a 6-yard gain. Minute 45 left. Here we come. Here we come, Jeremy.
Minute 35. This is when Zach gets better, when there's no time, when there's very little time and he has to rush. He doesn't have time to think about anything.
Oh, but there's his gutter ball. I mean, look, they set up the screen. So there's going to be pressure on a screen.
Yeah.
They set it up. Jonathan says, keep Morstead at quarterback. John Strike, a new member. Thank you for joining the Stream Beaners, John. It's glad to have you. Great to have you aboard. Thank you, sir. Jason Edwards, there has to be a mandate from management to keep Zach in. It doesn't make football sense unless it's 1,000% financial. This emotional vampire is the Jets quarterback. I hear you, man. I know. It's tough to understand, right? Isn't it? It's tough to understand. But let's go. This is I below Benzad territory, everybody. 3rd and 6.
Throw it deep to the end zone. Maybe we get a flag.
Get the 6 yards. I want to keep this drive alive. I below Benzad. I below Benzad. I below Benzad. Back to pass. Here he comes. I below Benzad. Snap the ball. Empty backfield. I below Benzad. Oh my God. An instant pressure. Throw it.
What is he doing?
Nope. He runs out of bounds.
Okay. You got to go for it.
Now, but that was instant pressure. Did we not even block on that one? 4th and 2. Go for it, Salah.
You got to go for it. You're down by 16 points.
Yeah.
They get the ball at the end of the half. You got to go for it. There's no question. I'm not excited about what's going to happen, but
empty backfield like we like to do in short yardage.
They always screw them over.
Look at them all. They're coming. They're bringing the heat. Quick slant time. Nope, they only rushed 4.
Get there.
Brees Hall gets the first.
Nice.
Take that.
Injury stops the clock.
He ran into the freight train called Brees Hall. That's what you get for tackling Brees. Knobcraft didn't even need to be Dobbs. Could have been anybody but Wilson. JD is a total failure. Fire him and Bobby Salads at the half. Yeah, I mean, it's a major misstep, Knobcraft. I'm with you, buddy.
if we manage to score a touchdown here, the game's definitely not over.
No.
Score a touchdown here in the third quarter, be the first to score a field goal. Suddenly we're within a score.
Yeah. And all of a sudden it's a game. All of a sudden.
I mean, but I will say it very loud and clear. We have to score a touchdown here.
Well,
like if we could,
I agree, but I don't know.
I'm just saying if we could break the streak.
Yeah, right now, going into the half with a little bit of energy. All this is doing right now is taking away that we were going to bench Zach at the half.
Yeah. He always manages to do just enough.
He always manages to do just enough. Okay.
It's hard to feel sorry for any of these guys, the way when they tackle Zach, the way they're rubbing their bodies on him and they're crawling on him. Yeah. It's hard to feel bad for them at all, have any pity for them, because they're so obnoxious. They're so obnoxious, and I mean, if the refs won't throw the flag, maybe it just needs to be bad karma on them.
All right. So this is kind of crazy. Jets fan stuck in Pennsylvania. Hall knocked out 2 players. Yeah, it's a crazy one. All Gas says Zach Wilson is a Hall of Famer. Let's go. Right on. Let's do it. Like, hey, look, we're going to be here watching this game, right? Might as well root. If we got something to root for. I will applaud the fake punt attempt. It seemed like it was just over. We were lifeless, and all of a sudden there's a little bit of life. Get a couple first downs. Went for it on 4th and 2. It's just crazy that we need to do that, right? Like, even with like the burst of energy, we still can't just get 10 yards in 3 plays. We got to wait. We got to use 4 plays to get 10 yards. But nice play by Brees. Yeah, Graham says touchdown. I like the optimism. Yeah, we're trying. Graham's an optimist, so he believes we can get a touchdown.
Well, I mean, it's what we have to hope for now.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. It's like, this is the realistic way. If you wanted a way, give me a way that we could somehow win this game. Well, the way is you score a touchdown right now, and then in the third quarter you hold them and you kick a field goal, and now you have a tight game. That's the way. Or should I say, this is the way.
This is the way. Right.
I mean, we're here watching, so we may as well hope for something and root for something.
Sonny Crockett says Adams, that's Tony Adams, has been downgraded to doubtful, and Becton has been downgraded to out. That's not good. No. You can see it though with Becton. I mean, that's exactly how we got injured in the first place. Yeah. Same way. That kind of getting hit in the leg and rolling over the guy. That's exactly what happened. Super Bad Mojo 32. Thank you. He says 5 touches for Hall. I don't understand the play calling with bad O-line and terrible quarterback. Run the ball. Well, they can't though, Super Bad Mojo. It's a funny thing. You got on both sides. People saying, why are we still running the ball when they're putting 8 and 9 in the box? And then you got people like yourself saying we need to run the ball because Brees is our best player. So I get it, but I will say you just can't. When Buffalo is stacking the box, running into that is a fool's errand. You have to be able to break it up. The problem is they're also, pressuring Zach. So Zach has been unable to give them a reason to break it up. So you're stuck with no passing game and no running game. But you just can't keep handing the ball to Brees and running into 7, 8, 9 people.
How hurt is this guy? They got an ambulance? What the hell's going on?
Yep. Well, any momentum we had, not to be insensitive, you know?
Yeah. Isn't that always the way?
Oh, yeah. Last year it was the camera. Remember the sky cam? Remember that?
Yeah. Okay, move your hands. Move your hands. Yep. Move your fingers. Okay. Yes, he's able to. That's good.
Hey, Infrared. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, Aaron says it's pathetic when your punter has outthrown your quarterback. Ain't that the truth?
Wow, he hurt his neck. Look at that. He just went down after the fact. He was standing up and then he fell down. He may have broke his neck.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see it. It's weird.
They're not showing it to you? Oh wow.
Yeah, no, I'm not seeing clearly the injury. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you go, ooh,
Right.
that's it. I mean,
Well,
but I don't know. It doesn't.
his helmet went into the shoulder pad and you could see kind of like it snap, like his head snapped back. But he's moving his hand like this, which means he already got control of his outer extremities. It's like his finger. But I didn't see his feet moving, so they still have to pass that test.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. This is they're just cooling off our momentum, whatever we had. We should go. It's a first down. We should go right to the end zone right now. Right to the corner of the end zone right now. Look at this. 5 wide.
Oh, yeah. Alone in the backfield, but at least it's first down. Get rid of it. He had to. But I still, and I don't think it's Zach. I think it's the coaches. The fact that in that situation, he's not escaping the pocket. For 2 years, we've had a quarterback who was able to escape the pocket.
Yeah, but he ran backwards. Oh, roughing the passer.
Nice.
Look at that, everybody. Oh, my God.
The second time they've called it now.
Oh, my God.
3 weeks. Look at this.
This happens. Can you believe it? We'll take it.
Is that the second time he's done that? Same guy? He got called before on the running back on Brees Hall, I think.
Yeah.
What's wrong with the guy? It's like every time.
All right.
What's wrong with him?
Look at us on the 20-yard line. We're in the gold zone, everybody.
You see? They were laughing at me. We could score a touchdown.
105 left. Gets it to Brees.
Get in there! Get in there, Brees! Get in there! Okay.
Lays another crushingly thunderous hit on the end of his run. Brees Hall's a bruiser, dude.
You know what? Use him as a slot receiver. Whatever it takes to get him the ball. If you can't run it, just get it to him in the air.
Yeah.
He's our best weapon. Just keep using him.
Yep.
All those wasted plays, they had Michael Carter in at third down. Why?
Yeah.
Brownlee is out there, I think. I think I saw 16.
Well, we don't. What's with Lazard? I haven't seen Lazard all day.
Maybe he's being benched.
Maybe. I haven't seen Uzoma either, now that I think about it.
Yeah, maybe we're getting some accountability on this team. Not that it's helping the offense.
Not that it's helping, right? Not that it's... But here we are. Don't be afraid to lose the field goal, Jets. We got 55 seconds on the play clock. We still have 3 timeouts. We're on the 10-yard line, 9-yard line.
Brownlee on the outside, I think, on the top.
Brees Hall out wide.
And the slot has Gibson.
Look at that. Oh, you fucking dropped it. Who was that? That's Lazard. They put him in and he drops it. I can't take it with this guy.
He's such garbage. Bench him. He sucks.
Dude, that is terrible. We were on the 3-yard line, you loser.
He cannot catch.
It's truly unbelievable.
Hall again. Go Hall! Go!
Yeah!
Touchdown!
Yes!
Touchdown!
Right on! In your face!
Touchdown!
Touchdown,
Yes! Yes!
Brees Hall!
Yes!
Brees Hall, everybody.
Finally!
Yeah. Unbelievable.
I don't know. You think we should keep getting Brees Hall the ball somehow?
Yeah, that's what we do. Here we go, Jeremy. First time in a long time. I'll tell you, man. We're going for 2.
We're going for 2. I don't know.
Here we go. You got Dalvin Cook in a little bit of motion. Throw it to him.
Oh,
Zach.
Jesus Christ. And kill the momentum.
You know what I mean?
Kill the momentum.
So instead of it being a touchdown, it's just 2 field goals. Like I just can't
kick the field goal, you dumb. Why did they just kick the field goal? It's early. It's only the first half.
First touchdown in 41 drives. 211 offensive plays without a touchdown, but it's over. I don't want to see that shit anymore. What is Zach's hurt? Who's that?
Oh no.
Zach's not hurt. Who was that rolling around on the ground?
I don't know. Who was that, guys? Tell us in the chat. We have no volume.
I don't know.
That was a horrible decision. You have to know your offense. And momentum. It's all about momentum. We just gave away a lot of momentum with that play.
Yeah. And we're giving the Bills 45 seconds too. But the defense has now had an opportunity to rest for the first time all game.
Horrendously bad decision, though.
All right, touchback. I know. Some guy, it's a funny thing. It's like we can't score for years. We get in the end, and the first thing we do is we decide to force ourselves to have to get in again right away. Just kick it.
So stupid. They're so stupid. It's comical.
Yeah.
They're so stupid. It's comical.
I know, and they took the joy out of that. Let's go, D.
But you're right. Our defense is rested now, at least.
That touchdown bought Zach 5 more weeks of leeway. I know. It's crazy, isn't it?
Look what it took. It took a fake punt. It took a
2.
It took a personal foul penalty, a roughing the passer.
Yeah, roughing the passer, going for it on 4th and 2. But doesn't matter. Hey, man, we did it.
Did it.
I know. I'm with you, Paris. I think going for 2 was stupid.
It made no sense because all you did was it's the loss of momentum is worse than the loss of the point.
Yeah.
You could have went into the half feeling really good.
Yep. I still think we will, though. I mean, that's our first, dude. It's a first touchdown. I know. It really is a silly thing to do. Like to just take away. Like we haven't gotten in the end zone in weeks. We get in the end zone and you go, we'll get in again real quick. Like, no, dude, just take the point and it's a whole half left.
All of a sudden, because they scored the touchdown, they got carried away. We're good offense.
Yeah.
Just gave them, oh man, we should have taken that point.
I know. It's so bothersome. It really is.
Field goal puts you down by 6 points. And
we got 22 seconds left on my clock, Jeremy.
Okay.
Josh Allen's in shotgun.
6 seconds on the clock. 5, 4.
They snap it. We got a free play.
Huff was almost there. Did you see that?
Yeah, but I think he jumped. Somebody jumped. That was a free play for them. We're going to get a 5-yard penalty.
Man, he's really going to stick to that mustache, isn't he? Josh Allen, man. Young people could be so stupid sometimes. like a porn mustache, really? He looks like a 1978 porn star. I don't get it.
Yeah, he likes it.
Dude, if you don't have the ability to grow a real mustache, then don't grow one. Pencil line fuzz. I'm just finding excuses.
Yeah. All right. Here we go.
Great.
12 seconds. They got out of bounds. They got the first.
Watch out for them going deep. They might take a shot. We're going to be protecting the sideline. They might take a shot deep up the middle. McDonald made a hit. Good call, JW. I like that McDonald at least is getting some time considering.
What, are you ahead of me again? Where the hell's I got
No,
three?
no. Last play. He got a hit.
Oh, okay.
Here he is again coming. Here he is again. Oh, he almost got him. He came so close, but he caused the incompletion. He caused the incompletion.
That was McDonald around the edge?
That was McDonald.
Nice.
Oh, that's what they were probably talking about. The chat is 5 minutes ahead of us. I forgot.
Yeah. What are they talking about?
They said McDonald with the hit, but that they were talking
about.
Oh,
gotcha. Okay, yeah. Right.
That was McDonald, guys. He forced that. He forced him to throw it, and they hit him.
That's it.
No penalty either, which is nice. Could very easily throw in the flag because that's what they do.
3rd and 1, 7 seconds. They're on the 46-yard line. Why we keep calling timeouts?
I don't know.
That's 2 timeouts in the last 20 seconds for the Jets. Why?
McDonald's going to be good. It's just a weird pick considering the needs of the team.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? It's like the Quinnen Williams pick years ago. It's like it didn't make any sense. You know, you gotta know what you need as a team, and like I'm all about best player available to an extent, but you got to take positions that you need. You have holes too, unless you're reaching. But yeah, I mean, hopefully he becomes a great player, and we're all happy about it. But it didn't help this year. We could have really used some offensive tackle action. I'll tell you that. Look at Josh Allen going for it.
Huff. First one there.
2 seconds left.
Who says he's only a pass rush specialist? Well, no field goal. They're just going to Hail Mary. So the field goal has been eliminated as a possibility.
Which is nice.
We couldn't afford to give them any points. So
I don't want them to get this damn Hail Mary, though.
No, I know. Let's sack him so he doesn't have a chance.
Yep, he's going to try to heave it. I don't even know what to do. I feel so weird tonight. It's a weird day.
Someone's asking the score. It's 16-6. Buffalo's winning. If we come out and we stop them right off the bat, GreenBean, we're a good second half team. We're only down 10 points.
Wait, what's that?
I said if we come out of the second half and stop them right away, we're a good second half defense, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Only 10 points. If we could score anything in the third quarter, we make it a game that's winnable.
Yeah.
Anything. We just got to be the first one to score in the second half. I think that's tremendous.
Come on, get him. Just get him.
Here comes the throw. Interception.
Run it.
Oh,
Run it back.
no,
Let's
no,
try to score.
No one
Run it
touched you.
back.
No one touched you. No one touched you. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, no.
Man, they should have figured out a way to friggin' score on that one.
Was that Ashton Davis? 21?
Yeah, it's Ashton Davis.
See? He always makes plays.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Now we got a turnover. Stats. What's up, Ryan? How you doing, buddy?
We stink. We are so bad. We are not good at football.
No.
It's not over.
But look at the game. You know, what do you think of the resurgence of energy there, that ending of the first half by our offense? What do you think?
Honestly, it's funny. I'm at such a catch-22. It's like, all right, I understand going for 2 because Zach sucks. But at the same time, you're going for 2 and putting the ball in Zach's hand. And now you are eliminating the thought that we even scored a touchdown because we got 6 points. So it's like we got 2 fucking field goals on this damn play or on this drive.
Yeah.
Or on this, I don't know. We suck.
It's a shame, right? Because that's really what it looks like. And that's what it amounts to. It's like our first touchdown, instead of just nice and clean, kick it, you got a whole half of football. You force us to do something we haven't done in 20 quarters or whatever the hell it is.
Mm-hmm.
We got to get right back in the end zone to make this a success. Like what? And now it's just 2 fucking field goals. That's all it is. It's like they amazingly took away the joy of breaking the streak. Matt, do you feel the same way? What do you think?
Zach looks good. He threw a touchdown pass.
He did.
He's great. It's not his fault. No one can compete behind this offensive line. The play caller stinks. There's 7 miles an hour winds in Buffalo. What are they supposed to do on offense? They don't have a chance.
Brees Hall's dropping a pass, right? Like it's not on Zach. Clearly not on Zach.
Now, does anyone have the mile per hour on that check down to Brees that was dropped, by the way?
Oh, 100 miles an hour.
And just a thought. But that's about as bad as the first half as you could actually get. Xavier Gibson, outside of the first game of the year, is low-key kind of stunk. He makes me nervous anytime he feels a punt or a catch or a kickoff rather.
Anytime he has the ball, he makes me nervous.
Terrible. By the way, just quickly, GreenBean would like to know this. I texted Jeremy yesterday and he said, "Who is this? Is this O'Leary?" He's a rat bastard, that Jeremy.
Never had your phone number before.
We were in a group chat, you lying sack of garbage.
One time, but what am I going to go back and reference the group chat?
I would hope you saved my number, you jerk.
Yeah.
You were my first guess.
He saved it under Matt NYJ and got confused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who
okay.
is this? I don't know who this is.
I just like giving him a hard time. That's all.
I'm
I'm trying to have some fun with this garbage. Yeah.
So JR Jets feeling a comeback, Ryan. What do you think? Do we have it? Ryan?
No, I didn't know you said anything.
Yeah. So you don't see a comeback?
No, not at all. No, I'm not optimistic, and I don't think the Jets are either. That's why we went for 2.
It just doesn't make any sense to me. It does. I mean, I get it. If you're at the end of the game, when you're limited on how many drives, I get doing that. But right now, just kick just touchdowns. I don't understand it.
I still think we could win.
We are going to win. That's the crazy part about it. Matt,
sorry.
Are you feeling like we can come back? Are you optimistic?
The Jets have never lost when Brees Hall has scored a touchdown, so I don't know why this week would be any different.
There you go. Is that true?
Run the numbers. I saw it on Twitter. It has to be true.
That is true.
Twitter never lies. I'm with you. What do you think of Matt? Becton? Becton went down. It's very similar to how he got injured in the first place. That kind of being rolled on. What do you think? You think we're losing him for the year? What do you make of this one?
Supposedly a friend of the program, Rich Samini, said that sources are saying it's a high ankle sprain, which I think he would miss some time. I feel terrible for him, man. I really do. He was playing pretty well before the injury this year. Was hoping he would just stay healthy and play a full 17-game season, but It doesn't look like that's what we're going to get, unfortunately.
Yep. And so, Ryan, do you think that means it's his last game as a Jet?
I wonder, and I don't know if you guys can answer this, but he's missed so much time. He might qualify for a restricted free agent tender. Like, he may not have played enough games in the NFL to accrue
Oh, wow.
free agency. So that might actually, in a weird roundabout way, actually help us.
Wow.
Like, rather than having to use a franchise tag on him where you pay him $20 million, you're going to hit him with an RFA tender, then pay him like $6 million. I don't know if the logistics of that makes sense, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, but like, how much stock do you put into a guy who's,
You don't, but for $6 million with his upside, I would hit him with an RFA if that's what it is. I would not franchise tag Becton.
No,
at all. Now, he hasn't even played well enough to earn a franchise tag, let alone like the concerns of the health.
Yeah, it's really a shame. I feel bad for him too. And you know, look, now we're down to thank goodness Carter Warren came off of the injury. Like I was like, I don't even remember like who's coming in. And if Carter Warren goes, I mean, who do we have left? We are out. We are out of tackle. Dwayne Brown's going to be healthy-ish, and he's going to come back now. I mean, I don't even know. Doesn't it feel a lot like we're watching 2022 again?
yes, yes,
Dude, it's unreal. Every year, I feel like I say we can't get worse, and we do. We over deliver on the stink.
Yeah. Well, look, Matt O'Leary says, well, we gave our blood sacrifice, so maybe we can win. Look, we have the Breece Hall touchdown piece, and we have every one of our victories this year. We gave a blood sacrifice. AVT, Aaron Rodgers, whoever, I forget. Who was the other one? Somebody else.
Did you
But,
say
yeah,
you did.
Yeah, but so here we are, though. So we got Becton. So maybe we can win.
Maybe I don't know. They came back against Buffalo in week 1, right? Weren't they down 10 points going into the half in week 1?
And we were down
Gibson return.
We were down 17-0 to the Chiefs too, and we thought we were all saying the same things about Zach. This guy sucks. He can't do nothing.
He's a hot and cold quarterback. You never know. He might heat up.
There's certain like parts of this game where it's like, all right, Zach just threw an incompletion. Like the one he threw into the dirt where it was a blown up screen to, I think it was Garrett Wilson, or it was supposed to be Breece Hall maybe. The second down play, 2nd and 10. Oh, they're going to run it right up the middle for no gain. Yup. 3rd and 10.
Yeah.
Damn it. Like you can fucking sit here and call everything.
It really is that bad. I mean, there's like 9 out of 10 plays you can pretty much call it. You can see exactly what they're going to do. It's uninspiring, right? It's just like emotionless, and you see it impacting the defense. I mean, up until the interception and them getting the ball again and deep in our territory, the defense, as imperfect as they are, held the Bills with no touchdowns in the first half, and that's including the Gibson gimme on the 20-yard line, the opening kickoff. It's just incredible how hard the defense plays, but it's like when the offense gives you nothing, you see it. The defense, like it's like they're packing. How much deeper can they dig?
How can you blame them for anything, right? Like I have a really hard time to give any blame on the defense when the offense is this bad, or like on the first play of the game, the Bills are gift wrapped the red zone possession off the kickoff. Like, what are we supposed to do here? You know?
Yeah. It's amazing. UK Jets fan says there's a saying, you can't polish a turd. Yeah, that is a saying, man. Now, John Stryker, Ryan, he says, let's go to his grave saying we should have kept Sammy Boy for one more season and drafted Sewell or Slater. There was no downside to it. Well, I mean, what has Sam done?
Back in the 2022 draft, you know who the top fucking quarterback was, John?
Yeah, Dwayne
Kenny
Haskins.
Pickett. Kenny Pickett. You got to take Kenny Pickett in the draft? Ugh.
Yeah.
I understand, but damn it.
I don't know. You're going to keep your bad quarterback and wait another, like right process, wrong result is I'm going to die on that hill. Just like John's going to die on his Penny Sewell hill. It's okay.
Yeah. I know. Right. But what has Sam done too? I mean, don't forget, Sam had 2 years to start. He had his opportunity to start for the Panthers.
The right move was to trade down, trade Sam Still, and just roll without a quarterback or get a veteran quarterback. You just kind of punt and wait. You would have given up the 2020, what was that, one season?
Yep.
Would have called it a punt. Maybe you wind up with the same draft picks because you have just as bad of a quarterback situation as you would have with Zach. You still wouldn't have had a quarterback going into 2022. Was there any vet?
It would have been the same thing.
We would have had, that made a lot of sense to sign.
Yeah, my whole thing was, you guys remember, my thing was taking the big trade for the number 2 pick. That was my thing, and that would have changed. That would have been really good. Not that any of the, whether it was Justin Fields, Mac Jones, but I don't know. Justin Fields at least gives you some excitement. You know what I mean? But we'd still be looking for a quarterback. But anyway, we can do that shit all day, though, John. Hennessy says we didn't need Mecole Hardman, right, JD? What do you think of that, Ryan? You wish Mecole Hardman was here?
No, I don't care. He wouldn't have done anything anyway. I mean, maybe you have him as your kick returner and Gibson doesn't fumble, but I feel like Gibson was our kick returner since week 1 anyway. So was Hardman going to overtake the young gun? I don't think so. I don't think Hardman necessarily moves the needle.
I just think getting rid of depth is silly. But what do you think of this, Matt? The Lazard, we were just talking about. I haven't seen Lazard pretty much all day. I saw Brownlee out there. And then they throw it to Lazard on the 3-yard line, hits him right in the hands, and he drops it. What do you make of this guy, Matt? What's going on here? What do we do?
I don't know if I've ever been more wrong about a player. I really liked Allen Lazard in Green Bay, and I thought he was going to be good for the Jets, man. His drops are concerning. I don't think he is this bad. I think he's in his head and probably needs to sit down, which means get Jason Brownlee on the field or Malik Taylor or something, but they can't just continue to run Lazard out there and force feed him the ball.
Ryan, do you think we should just bench him?
Lazard, I mean, I don't understand the benefit of playing him right now. I would play every young guy, just screw it. Why not? Let Zach throw all over the yard. Doesn't even matter. Unless you're going to do something incredibly different than what we've seen the first 10 weeks of the season, you're not making the playoffs anyway. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. What do you think of Garrett Wilson not having any receiving yards? Well, I mean, it's tough when we have almost no passing yards, not named Breece Hall.
Zach's throwing up hospital balls for Garrett. I don't want Garrett to get any receptions. Leave him the hell alone. But Garrett, Zach, throw it elsewhere. I don't want Garrett hurt. The worst thing you can do is hurt Garrett and Breece for next year.
No receiver has a reception right now, by the way. Breece Hall has 4, Jeremy Ruckert has 1, and Brandon Echols has 1.
Yeah. Brandon Echols has the nicest play of the game from Morstead, who is just proving his worth. But I gotta look. I'll applaud the staff for that injection. That fake punt was very well timed, very well designed. And if Eckel did, he stepped out a little bit, which took away a little of the luster, but still, that's without that. We went into the half. Probably the defense gives up another field goal. It's a whole different thing. We have a shot right now. And so I at least applaud them. But let me ask you guys this before we go back into the game. You think we're going to see Izzy, Ryan, in the second half? I mean, what did we do all this for? I thought we wanted to see Izzy. You think he's coming up?
Yo, Dalvin Cook retired on the field with that lack of the pass block. He ran out of the way so fast. Did not want to take that linebacker head on. I don't want to see another snap from him at all. We better see Izzy on the field.
What do you think, Matt? You think this is the half of Izzy Abanikanda?
I'm going to be 1,000% honest, not kidding. I really forgot they activated Izzy Abanikanda. I did. I'm not even remote. I saw the pregame video of him going out into the field. I forgot he was active today. I hope so. As Ryan said, it can't get worse than Dalvin, who just no-showed a pass blocking rep. I would try something different. They have to.
Yeah, I hope so, man. The running game hasn't been able to do much, so maybe that's why. But all right, Ryan, prediction. We're about to see the kickoff. What do you see this game ending up as?
20-16. Jets are going to score 2 touchdowns. Going to win it over at the end of the game. It's going to be great. I have confidence.
All right, I love it. Matt, where do you stand, buddy?
19-16 Jets win. We'll go defensive score, a scoop and score, and 2 field goals from Greg the Leg, and the Jets win. How about that?
I love it. All right, we got optimism back in the house, everybody. Thanks for hopping on. You two, you're the best. Enjoy the second half. There they go. Ryan and Matt O'Leary hanging out with us for halftime. Jeremy, what do you think? What do you think is going to happen this second half here?
I think O'Leary is spot on. That's 1916 Jets.
All right, look at this defense coming out hungry. 5-yard loss. They're psyched. They're ready.
What we wanted the defense to get the ball back for us right away and any kind of score. And I'm feeling much better if we can make that happen. The hard part about that is the any kind of score.
Yeah. Well, we've now shown that we can do it. We've now shown that we can score.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We got to keep this up, defense. 2nd and 13, 14-22. Oh!
He went for the pick.
No, he just tried to block it.
Oh,
why do you do that, Sauce?
The flag.
Of course.
What an idiot move. What an idiot move that can cost us the game.
Fucking
It's
Sauce.
all mental. They just mentally do stupid
Why
things.
do that? Why do that?
I mean, you're going to get off the field. I mean, that's really just stupid stuff.
Radovan says, we need your positivity, GreenBean. You're the only hope. It's
What are you doing?
I know.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, it's weird because, I don't know. I don't even know what to say anymore. You know the rules of the NFL. My problems with the pussification of the NFL aside, you know the rules, and you just got to stop. That was 15 yards. Oh, my God. What a tackle.
That was beautiful. Who was that? Sherwood, right?
Sherwood and Quincy.
Wow. Those are two heavy hitters, those two together, huh?
Let's see it again. Nice hit. Oh, that was Sherwood. That was all Sherwood.
That was my boy Sherwood, man. Ooh, look at that. Put him right backwards. It's one thing,
Yeah.
Sherwood's that no argument. Sherwood, man, against the run, he's a hitter.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 9. Quick pass.
You got to hit him now. No. God, you got to get him on that. Jesus.
Yep.
Jeez. We could not have that. Jeez.
That's tough. All right. Here we go.
Oh my God.
All right. So they're on the 40. They're on the 37-yard line now of the Jets. They hand the ball off. Okay. 4 yards, it looks like. 3-4 yards.
Oh man. It's not just the penalties, it's the kind of penalties. It's just every week.
It's bothersome. All right, let's move past it. Here we are now. Okay, here we go. 2nd and 6, pitch.
Nice.
Oh, Will McDonald. Look at that.
Huge.
That's a loss of like 10.
That could take him out of field goal range. That was huge. Uh-oh.
Here we go. Okay. Nice play, Will McDonald. Very nice. Will McDonald's having an impact today, guys. 3rd and 12.
They're going to go for short yardage to get in field goal range. I may have fell behind because I kept pausing.
Jesus, he squirts through for 4 more. It's crazy.
What?
Like it's like now they're gonna go for it. Like they had him with like, so it would have been like fourth and 4, and they let him like squirt through for 2
Fucking
more.
ridiculous. Like they didn't know they were going to try to get in field goal range. I mean, it's
No, they're gonna go for it, Jeremy. Do not jump. Yeah, so fucking easy. So easy. You could see that play. Oh, there it is. Touchdown. Look at that shit. Look at that.
thank you, Sauce Gardner.
Yeah. Ty Johnson. Are you kidding me? The pain, dude. It's the Jets. They will find just every blade that's available to stick us with. It doesn't matter. There are layers of pain available to Jets fans that just other fans don't even know exist. It's unbelievable. Out of all the people in the entire world, it's that guy. There you go. Unbelievable. And you know, the Ty Johnson thing, right? It's like his problem is inconsistency, right? He has those games where he's just so bad, drops, and then he has games where he's electric. And of course, playing the Jets, that's what's going to happen. We're going to have that game. I can't stand it. I just can't stand it. Everything about it is just so gross. You know? It's like losing to Rex in the last game of the season in 2015. It's just, there's always another layer of it for us, Jeremy. It's like, it's not just this. It's this with all this extra sugar. It's like Sam Darnold throwing the bomb to Robbie Anderson. You know what I mean? Like there's all that happens to us too.
Right. They find every way to crush our souls.
Yeah.
Every way.
Unrelated question. Yeah. Jonathan, Sauce pictured Zach Wilson and hack job on that body slam. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Yeah. I don't know what to think about this anymore. Defense was playing so hard and stupidity again. Sauce Gardner out of all people. And he had that bad penalty in the end zone too before, which gave him a first down. You know what I mean? Like Sauce, what are you doing?
He just gave it.
Can't depend on anybody. Jay-Z, 4-month membership. Thank you, my friend. He says, GreenBean, if it wasn't for you, I couldn't watch this team anymore. You're the best. Well, thank you, Jay-Z. You know, we're trying together as a group of people here, but boy, oh boy, it's like I've just never imagined a way. I couldn't concoct the ways that Jets fans are hurt. You know what I mean? Even like just like the big one this year, all the hype, everything. Aaron Rodgers, 4 plays gone. Like it doesn't matter. It's everything for us. You know, and then again to have that touchdown be Ty Johnson, it's just salt on top of a wound.
So typical.
It's crazy. I'm glad you're here, Jay-Z. John Stryker, I'm so glad after 50 years of misery, I'm emotionally numb to this team. Right? You've hit it, right? You found it. It's nice, it's comforting, it's warm, soft. Zach back to pass. Crazy pressure. He gets out of it. And it's a sack. He runs out of bounds 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So it's a sack. He doesn't just throw it. Throw it away, Zach. I mean, that's a push out of bounds, is it not, guys? Yeah, I mean, what the fuck is that, everybody? Third and 8. Here they come. Look at the heat they're bringing. Is
there a flag on that?
What was that? Lazard, he can't catch without bobbling it either. Is that going to be defensive holding?
Maybe. Look like it could be. But I don't trust these refs. Yeah, I think it is. I think we're going to have a first down.
All right, first down Jets on the 34-yard line, everybody. Zach under center. Hands it to Brees around the outside. Gets about,
7
what,
yards.
7?
7 yards.
What do we do? I don't even know how to feel. I mean, we got lots and lots of time. If we can just get this drive and end up in the end zone, Jeremy, I mean, we might have a reason to believe.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Look at this weirdness. Oh my God. Garrett Wilson. Dude, what was that play? Dude, I don't know what that was. That was weird looking, but Garrett's not. What the fuck? Garrett, I don't understand that, though. Hit him right in the chest. Not that he would have gotten anywhere, but still.
Weird.
It must be so fun to be a team playing the Jets.
Oh,
Look at this. It's fucking unbelievable.
I mean, it's like it's just. I mean, I've never seen so much laughing on a sideline against us every week. Every week they're laughing at us. They're actually laughing.
Billy Turner, dude. Is Billy Turner 66? That play was actually a good call and a good design. Billy Turner got positively mauled, played with. Somebody going to tackle this guy or what? Look at Uzoma on special teams. John says they shoot horses, don't they? I know, man. It's just here comes the defense again. So they got a big 3 play. We got a first down. They got a 3-minute break, 5 minutes with commercials. Why not?
Won't change the quarterback because he got the touchdown at the end of the half with the 15-yard roughing and all the other things that happened, and saved his job from being benched if there was any chance he was going to be benched. So now we have to just keep watching this crap.
I know it's crazy, right? Like that little drive, it was like clear to me that they had to do something at the half, right? They had to. And then we get in the end zone. He does Justin, and he's right back to complete ineptitude. I don't know what to do, Jeremy. And it's like we still have hours of this left. What a fucking do. Yeah, you saw that, Joe? I know. He almost did it. He almost decided to go with a penalty. Last second he pulled up. And Jason Edwards with a drop of positivity for next year. That's the song of the Jets fan, Jason. Next year.
Be enough.
They're trying. I think they don't like us as fans. I think they're trying to get a new fan base. They want us to leave. That's what they have to be. Right? I mean, there's no way to. It's like they're trying every way they can to hurt us. I don't know why.
Did we even try to do what worked at the end of the first half? Did we even do any screens or quick passes to Brees Hall?
Yeah, I know, right?
Did we even attempt it?
No.
It's like it's on purpose. I might be ahead of you because I'm seeing a play.
Well, I'm watching the Brees Hall replay. You're ahead of me again.
Yeah, tell me after the first play. Well, that's too late. Hold on.
All right, let's see.
I'll pause it.
I just saw a play. I got 7-16.
Well, wait, because they're not showing any time for me. I'm at 20 on the play clock, so count down. Wow, you're far behind.
I'm far behind for some reason. I don't know why. Hold on. After this play, I'll try to fast forward, see if that works. Let me see.
Well, I paused it for a while, so hold on. What do you got on the play clock?
6, 5, 4. They're just snap the ball. Josh Allen throws it. Oh my God. Yeah, this is toast. It's great coverage too. Anybody gonna fucking tackle him? Nope. Defense is done. This team is done, everybody. The goose is cooked. You just watched it.
Yeah, it's over. Let's just talk about the draft. This year's over.
Yeah. That was it's a wrap. I mean, that was a great pass. The coverage was there. But the lack of tackling at the end is like
the embarrassing New York Jets.
Yep.
They humiliate us, man. We have to eat the shit for there. They don't even care. We're the ones that have to eat the shit for it.
Yeah, after the game, they'll all be trading jerseys and stuff. They don't care.
They don't care. They don't give a shit. We just have to eat shit every freaking year. What an embarrassment. This team. What an embarrassment. Heartless.
Yeah. So what do we do? Tony Alexio. What's up, Tony? Good to see you, buddy. He says, bring back LaFleur. Heck, it sucks.
We're going to get to hear the pathetic Salah after the game with his stupid, droopy head sitting there saying, oh, no. We thought that Zach, it's really not on Zach. There's other players, too. A lot of other things went wrong. Just defend Zach every week.
Yeah.
Every week we have to hear about how it's not really on Zach, and we're not better off with another quarterback, even though we have the worst quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah. It's something else, everybody. Really is. I don't even know what to say anymore. The defense is spent.
I would love it if they fired Salah. I would love it.
Yeah.
I mean, yes and no, because he built this defense.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the reason we have this defense, but he's a defensive coordinator. That's the problem. The problem is he's a defensive coordinator, but he's not going to you know what I mean? Like, but there's no option to have him as the defensive coordinator. Like, he's the coach, and then we have to live with the fact that you have to throw away a great defensive coordinator in order to get a better head coach, and that's what sucks.
Yeah. Vinny says he's going to puke. TV's off. Yeah, I get it, Vinny. Hey, enjoy.
I mean,
Hopefully you feel better after it.
You can't put this shit on the field in your third year coaching and say it's not you as the head coach. I'm sorry.
Yeah, right.
You just can't do it. Every great head coach in history, by year 3, if your team doesn't look competitive every week, you're the wrong coach.
Yeah. No, and it's a great point. And like, even though we know the Aaron Rodgers piece and the offense, even though all that's real, you still got to be able to be you cannot be abysmal, right? Like, this is the worst offense in the NFL without question. We were the worst offense in the NFL last year. And 2021, we weren't much better. If we were at all, I don't even know.
Right. Well, this is the worst I've ever seen. I mean, and I don't have any, or it's just one blur to me the last 40 years. There's been a lot of bad offense, but it's just basically what it is. And I hate these 3 words more than anything in the world. But as far as the offense is concerned, it's the same old Jets.
It really is.
It just is.
Same old Jets. Yeah.
This is what I've been watching my whole life, with the exception of a few seasons like sprinkled in.
Yeah. It's always the same. Jason Edwards checking in. We are playing with the backup quarterback. Stevie Wonder can see that something else is going on. We win the chip next year. There's no reason why Zach is in. I know, right? It should just be, look at that fucking guy sitting there waiting for Breece Hall because they know the plays, Hackett. And Phil says, imagine having tickets for Black Friday. You want to know something, Phil? I have tickets for Black Friday. I'm heading to New Jersey, or to New York, really, on Wednesday, and I'm taking my son, my nephew, and a Miami Dolphins fan, one of my best buddies from my my whole life, to the game on Black Friday, and I'm miserable about it.
By the way, if Robert Saleh was a real leader, now that the game is over, you bench Sauce Gardner and make a statement.
Yeah,
that's what you do. You make a statement. I'm going to embarrass you because of what you did. Because those kind of penalties should never happen.
Right.
One time in your career is too much for that kind of penalty because it's so selfish, and look what it does to the team.
Yeah, I mean, look at it from that play on.
He destroyed this game for us because
Breece got nowhere to go.
He was frustrated.
This is crazy. Our offense cannot even get a yard. Garrett says, don't worry, guys. Saleh will look at the film.
And why is Breece Hall in there? Why wouldn't you at least use Izzy now? Why would you have Breece Hall in there? If he gets hurt, it just puts an exclamation point on how Robert Saleh is the worst, dumbest coach in the history of the NFL personnel-wise. How the hell is Breece Hall in there when you're down 29-6?
Yeah.
And you're getting shellacked?
Ineligible player downfield. Radovan checking in. Without major changes, this team wins 9-10 games next year with Aaron Rodgers. We have major problems on offense. Zach Wilson still sucks. Yeah, no, I agree.
Zach Wilson still sucks.
I agree. And there's like an utter collapse taking place. That's what's going on right now. Like, you're seeing even from being inept and bad, like you're seeing a complete collapse. That's what's happening. And evidenced, exclamation point on it, the fact that we scored our first touchdown in 3 weeks and we only have 6 points. That's the funniest part about it all.
Yeah, and everything is anti what it was supposed to be.
Yep.
We're gonna have a good locker room with guys who like to ball. This is as bad a locker room as I've ever seen. These guys have no discipline. They're laughing and having a good time. There's no authority in that locker room. There's no authority on this team. There's no accountability in this team. It's the opposite of every great coach I've ever seen. Would Andy Reid tolerate this?
No.
Give me a break. Worst locker room.
All right, 2nd and 9, everybody. What is the malfunction here with these refs? And just call. What is this?
Don't even give the kid a chance. They're down anyway. Just give the kid a chance. Let the kid get his first few carries. Let him get the jitters out.
Right.
Do something positive out of this.
We're going to run it right into that pile.
Yep.
Yep. 3 yards. It's just crazy. Like, you know what's coming. It's just, I mean, it's still the 3rd quarter. Like, you can score. You can try. You can. Knobcraft says, I feel terrible for you guys on a personal level. You both invest so much into being positive and optimistic for all of us. And this is the payoff. Well, thank you, Knobcraft. You know, I mean, it's all of us, though. It's not just us. You know, you guys are in it, too. So, you know, it's, you know, you run out of energy. Look at fucking Zach.
I know. And you know what's amazing is every difference-making player we have gets injured, and every player that's meaningless, if they get injured, stays healthy. Like if Zach Wilson got hurt, who cares?
Yeah.
But of course, that's when he stays healthy.
Yeah.
But Becton, he gets hurt. It's only the players that are significant and matter that get hurt on our team.
See, now, Zach, just on that play, Zach could have let it fly, dude. And I understand there's pressure, but it's like, how many times, you know, there's pressure. Okay, he's so painfully bad.
Yeah, painfully bad. But it's on the staff for the fact that he is still starting games for us.
Yeah.
Is we only have 3 to 4% of the fan base that's actually delusional enough to think it's a good idea. 97% of the fan base knows it's ridiculous, and he's a horrendous quarterback. And our coaching staff, those are the only people in this planet. Every other NFL team, their fan base, they're laughing at us.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's amazing. You
know what's even worse, though, in my opinion, is when other NFL fan bases start having sympathy for us. I hate it.
I know.
I hate it.
Yes. Some guy, I didn't tell you.
I got a text. Sorry about the Jets.
I didn't tell you this. It was the worst. I was buying ingredients in the specialty supermarket yesterday. So I only had like 2 things. And I'm wearing my Jets hoodie. And this guy in a Niners jersey has a whole wagon of stuff. He looked at me and he goes, dude, go in front of me, man. And I said, really? Really? He goes, thanks. I go, thanks. He goes, you deserve it for loyalty to your team. That's what he said to me. You deserve it. Loyalty to your team. Oh, my
God. I know you want to punch that guy in the face.
I wanted to fucking throw him.
Yeah.
I wanted to say, when is the last time the Niners won a Super Bowl? You fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, I know. It's like, you know, I don't want it. I don't want that.
Yeah.
B West says should take Zach out and see what. I know. At this point, what are we doing? It's like, this is like, you know, 6 weeks ago. Jason Edwards, the NFL loves our infighting. Keep it in-house. Well, remember, Jason, right? Every NFL teams, fans, dude, they love us to suck. They love it. So we got to stay together at least.
And Radovan Merkovic, it's interesting that you said that's hilarious because the specialty store I was in was to get Eastern European ingredients to make Hungarian stuffed cabbage. So it's funny that he commented.
Nice. Julio says, I'm not accepting Rodgers' injury gives Salah a pass. Yeah. I mean, because there's complete ineptitude, right? I mean, and look, and we still have more season left. Like, and this game, we still have a quarter and change. It's like.
But I'm not thinking we have a quarter and a half left to catch up. I'm thinking we have a quarter and a half that you and me have to kill time.
To endure. Yeah.
Endure this humiliation.
Yeah.
I mean, what a
Garrett.
hard-
Yeah, Garrett says we got to make a montage of Salah Xerxes' lame-ass excuses on his post-game press conferences. Yeah, somebody's got to do it. I'm not. I'll tell you that. I don't have the energy anymore, buddy. I used to edit all kinds of fun stuff together, and not anymore. Look at Huff. There you go.
It's funny. We had people, Jet fans, criticizing and Josh Allen's overrated, criticizing Josh Allen while Zach Wilson's our quarterback. And people were putting down Josh Allen. That's how ridiculous and twisted our minds get.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like,
I know, I know. It's like we haven't had a quarterback like Josh Allen in a long time.
it's crazy. And people are saying, like, putting him down. He's overrated. This. Are you kidding me? He'd be the greatest quarterback we ever had. This, I mean, by miles.
Yeah. Prolific flair. I'm sick of this. O-line bad, quarterback bad, wide receivers can't catch, running backs can't get any lanes, Eccles and Sauce jumping routes and giving up big plays. I'm just tired. I know. That's well said. It's exactly how I feel. Tired.
Worst head coach in the NFL. Just the worst.
I mean, there's nothing happening. Like there's a whole game left, and there's nothing happening. It's like, where's the solution? Like,
right,
do something, man.
And I'm not saying it would change the game, but why aren't we seeing Izzy? Why aren't we seeing Brownlee? Why aren't we seeing them? Why aren't we seeing Boyle? Just why keep Zach in there at this point? Because he's afraid that Boyle will do better. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know.
Like, Boyle should definitely be the quarterback coming out, not to save the game, just to give him some reps.
Right. Give him some reps. Right. It's like I'm starting to entertain the idea that he's handcuffed. Because any football man knows. Like, even if just to spark, even if just to kind of make any change, it's just like sending the cue ball into the pool board, into the pool table. It's just, I don't know what's going to happen, but it's something. You know what I mean? All right, 4th down, everybody. John Stryker, I wouldn't put Boyle in more now. Let Zach get his ass beat up in the 4th quarter. Take out Brees, though.
Definitely got to take out Brees. It's absolutely insane.
Yeah, I hear that, but I think, it's just, I just want to see something done. Something. But I get it. I know what you're saying. Let him fucking lay in the bed he's made. I understand. But we're also in that bed. That's the problem. All right. 35-yard line. Decent field position to start our 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter offensive drive. Tim Boyle's coming out. Tim Boyle's coming out, everybody.
I called it.
Tim Boyle's coming out, everybody.
We've got to get on the same. We got to get synced. I'm way ahead of you.
Hennessy says, and we're back to what we are used to. Yeah. Complete lawn care. Happy Thanksgiving, boys. Stick a fork in them. Happy Thanksgiving, buddy. Farouk Kawaja.
Look,
I don't care if we don't win another game rest of the year. I don't want to see Zach out there again. I hear you. Look at Brees. Because they instantly respect Boyle's arm.
Yeah, they can't stack the box anymore because it's not Zach Wilson behind center. Oh, this guy might actually be able to throw a pass.
Yeah.
So
Farouk, I'm with you, buddy.
What do you got on the play clock?
I got 23 on the play clock. What do you got?
We're back in sync, I think. Hold on. Oh no.
Okay, let me try to. Why am I so behind though?
I don't know. We may have got I went ahead by accident because I had to change the internet connection on the game.
Yeah, but still, like I shouldn't be that fucking far. I'm watching it on YouTube TV here.
Me too.
I'm watching it live.
Me too.
I got 19 on the play clock.
Okay, you're a second ahead of me now. That's fine.
All right, Tim Boyle.
Look, things are already looking better for our offense with that running play.
Another run. So stupid. Like, we're going to put Tim Boyle out there. We're not going to let him throw it.
So stupid. And why is Hall still out there? It makes no sense.
Because we're trying to win. Julio says, I bet Zach goes to Arizona and does well. Well, that's the great, that's the great justifier for every Jets fan. It's like, we're afraid that these players that we give up on are going to go somewhere else, right, and do well. And they never do. It's very rare that they do. Even the guys like Sammy, it's like they don't, mess with 10 years later. All right.
Look,
that was terrible.
already-
Tim Boyle, by the way, looks shaky. Looks shaky.
Is that a completion, though?
Yeah, it's a completion.
Well,
Yeah. Tim Boyle, 1 for 1, 5 yards.
here's your boy, Hackett. It's your boy Boyle.
Yeah, it's your guy.
From Green Bay, remember?
Now they're going to bring the heat. You got an empty backfield so they know you're passing.
We love to give that information away.
Look.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Look, he did better than Zach.
Yeah, he did.
He did better than
He
Zach.
recognized it. And Garrett Wilson caught the ball in front of the sticks.
You're going to go for it, so.
Oh, he moved the chain. See that? Now, just so you guys can see, all the people, there's pressure. There was pressure there, too. He just threw it. You see?
He threw it.
That's what we've been saying.
Yeah, this is because, and everyone's going to say it's because they were down, they were losing. Bullshit. He was under the same exact pressure. He did exactly what we've been screaming for Zach to do. He threw the ball where the receiver was supposed to be, and it worked.
Yeah, just that simple, guys.
That's called being an NFL quarterback.
Joseph DeFienes says, Mr. Wilson, actually Dennis the Menace. Yeah, it's that Mr. Wilson. Happy Ann. I don't know what Happy Ann is, but hey, I'm with you, Joe.
Every single guy that comes in does better than him.
I below ben bod.
Every single one. It doesn't matter who you bring in for the guy. There's an automatic improvement in the offense.
Yeah. Yep.
And I'm not saying he's not going to throw a pick or anything.
Yeah, right. We're right. Nobody's
I'm
saying
not saying
Boyle's
But that exemplifies everything we're talking about when people are saying, well, he's under pressure. It's not his fault. He doesn't throw the ball. He just holds on to it. He's scared. And when he does throw the ball, you find out why he's scared, because he throws interceptions.
B. West, Boyle looked terrified on that. He did. I mean, dude, it's coming. The pressure's coming. They're sending the heat.
Some people thrive on fear.
Yeah. Let's let them get into a little zone here, right?
Yeah, let them get comfortable.
I below Ben Boyle. I below Ben Boyle. There it is.
I feel like we already have a quarterback controversy now. How long?
Horatio says it's been 2 throws. Let's take it easy. Here's the thing. I'm with you, but here's the thing. We instantly got 2 first downs. Boyle came in.
No, he did something.
I'm just gonna say, like, it doesn't matter. All of the ancillary stuff that the drops to this doesn't matter, Horatio. Every other quarterback that we bring in, from Streveler to Flacco to Josh Johnson to Mike White, they come in and who knows what'll happen, but the ball moves. Look at Tim Boyle for the first.
Wow.
They gave him a bad spot, dude. What are you talking about? He flew right past that line.
Uh-oh. Who's that laying there? Okay. They better not be hurt. All right. If they didn't give us the first down there,
that's a first, right?
It has to be. It has to be. I don't know. He's got 3 first downs so far, and it took Zach, I think, 3 or 4 drives into the game to get 3 first downs.
Yeah.
People are saying, calm down, take it easy. I don't care. Why is it that everyone that comes in is able to do what he can't do?
Yeah. Happens every time.
Explain it to me. It happens every time. It's yet another quarterback. And I know he might throw an interception right now. I understand that.
Even Mr. Terrible jumping on the Boyle train.
The next time.
Dude, this is just unbelievable. He got past that. Salah should be fucking throwing flags and everything for the spot.
It's like they try to cheat. It's referees.
Yeah.
They
See?
hate the Jets.
What are we doing here?
They messed up. They wanted to. They're upset with themselves for not marking it even further back, because their intention was to stop us from having that first down. Because for some reason,
Let's go.
come on, get it to Ruckert. See my guy Ruckert get some action. Still no Izzy, huh?
Garrett with the fumble. Come
Oh
on.
my God. And that was a
Garrett
decent.
Wilson, dude. Let me tell you.
Oh my God.
Bad few games. Unbelievable.
Wow, this team is embarrassing. Why did Lazard run over and hug him? Lazard just ran over and hugged him.
Hugged who?
The guy who scored, who made the interception or got the pitch. He ran into the end zone and hugged him. But they're saying it's 1st and 10.
Yeah, it's not a touchdown, but still a fucking Garrett.
Oh my God. This team.
Yeah, it's just
Put
everything.
that uniform on, man. You put that uniform on. Fucking real.
What do we do?
Are we gonna? I mean, oh my God!
What do we do? What do we say?
I don't know what you say. You bring in Boyle. He's 3 for 3.
Yep.
They're short little passes, but he's doing what he needs to do to help them move the ball. And Garrett Wilson just freaking fumbles it. I mean, what do you say?
Yeah.
6 targets, 2 receptions for 9 yards, and now a fumble lost. That's our WR1 today.
Wait, what was that? What was his stats?
6 targets, 2 receptions, 9 yards, and a fumble lost. That's his progress. That was his day today.
Yeah, bad day. Bad day.
This is after the team players only meeting. This is what they came up with.
Yeah. Well, you know what? The truth is that Zach should have been benched early in like first quarter. They should have seen it. We have this version of Zach out there. Bench him.
Yep.
We've seen it there's numerous examples, whether it's the Patriot game last year with Mike White standing on the sideline with his helmet on and Zach's just throwing pick after pick. Like they're just solid. He's afraid to pull the trigger. He does. It's too little too late. Brian Bogan says Johnny's never eating ice cream again. I know, poor kid. Poor kid. 4 passes in, and I'm already sold. Better than Zach. Yeah, B West, no doubt. But it does. You see, it's like the offense just it's like it's diseased at this point. Like you see it. Like now Garrett Wilson's fumbling, you know. He's had a bad couple weeks, even though his numbers are okay and he's making his plays, but he's had some drops. He's had a couple fumbles in the past few weeks. Garrett Wilson. I mean, I think it's just, you know, it infects you, dude. The Jets thing. It's like it gets you, you know? It just takes your soul. All right, big defensive score here.
What was interesting is we were playing that like we were going to do this massive pass rush. We don't know that they're just going to run the ball now.
Yeah.
These guys were going at it like they were going to run and rush the quarterback on 1st and 10 in a blowout game in the fourth quarter. Am I crazy? Did everybody else see that Lazard, not that it was a touchdown, went and hugged the receiver? Did he go just tell him it wasn't? Maybe he went and told the defensive guy that it wasn't a touchdown. Maybe he hugged him and said, "It's not a touchdown, bro."
Yeah, maybe.
But you, at the moment, if you would have seen it at that moment, GreenBean, you would have been so mad.
Yeah.
He walked over to him and put his arms around him.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you know, it's like I'm almost devoid of emotion. Like, I don't know. I can't even get upset. It's just like weird. They've done it. They've done it. They stole it.
Xavier, it wasn't Shanahan who said that about Hackett. It was Sean Payton. But you're right. Sean Payton was correct.
Here we go. 2nd and 1.
Hackett's greatest accomplishment is going to be, like, when it's all said and done, is I was smart enough to just let Aaron Rodgers run the offense and not interfere. That's kind of like Adam Gase with Peyton Manning.
Yeah, totally. Right. And we keep doing it. We keep doing it. We keep hiring people that are losers, right? Like, see, and it goes all the way back to like Rex Ryan. Like, we hired Rex when he got beat in the playoffs and didn't make the Super Bowl, or they lost in the Super Bowl. I think it was what it was. But like it's like these, you know, we don't hire like the guy who won,
right?
You know,
right?
Like Adam Gase, we hired him after he got fired. What is going on here?
I don't know. That guy's laying there like he's dead. What the hell's going on?
Look at this fucking asshole.
I think Clemens did something. What is this guy doing? What a weirdo. Clemens, who's been horrendous this year. Might be the worst second year I've ever seen from a player.
Who got the penalty, though?
Clemens. It's off the ball, unnecessary roughness. You see what he just did to that guy? He tossed him.
But the fucking guy did it to, I you know.
I know. But he got baited. He got baited. I mean, I know it's meaningless at this point of the game, but it just reflects everything about the discipline of this team, or lack thereof. It looks like the penalty was on them.
Yeah, I think it might have been. It was.
This is the hero in this case.
The penalty. I know. You're so quick to jump. David Gerard says, can I say something? We treat G-Dubs and Brees like they deserve better. They've been awful. Garrett Wilson fumbles a lot, and Brees has a drop problem. F. Lazard. I think you're way off, David.
No.
They've been the best players on this team that we've had in years on offense.
The only thing we've had in the past 4 weeks on offense has been Garrett Wilson and Brees Hall.
That's right.
The only thing we've had.
Now, I do agree that there's been, they're imperfect. There's been mistakes and all that shit, but it's like, that shit, I chalk that up to being swallowed by the energy of the entire offense. It's like they're trying. They know they're the only things we have, and they're trying too hard to do it all. You know what I mean? That's what I see. Without Brees and Garrett, this offense literally has nothing going on. Nothing. F. Lazard, though. I'm with you there. John Stryker, LOL. C. Green is saying that what I feel in regards to emotions, 50 years with this team they've taken. I know, dude. It's hard, John. It's like, what do you have left? Like, where do you get it from? Where do you find it?
They've ruined football for us.
They've ruined it.
They've
We
ruined
can't
football.
even have fun. Like, just even if you lose.
They've just ruined football. I watch up my friends that root for other teams get to win and
They have a fucking good time. Like only one team wins the Super Bowl every year, right? So every other team ultimately loses, but they still have fun. They have a fun season. They're competitive. They have reason to. Oh my God, a punt.
They compete. They have their bad years, but then they have good years, and they compete.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Every team I could think of has had their runs.
Yeah. Julio says, hey, to be honest, he'd be looking for a hug too. Maybe that's all Lazard was doing.
Yeah.
He needed some comfort.
Maybe he was saying, get me out of here.
Yeah.
He wants a good player, and then I came here.
Yeah, here I am. No, it doesn't matter. It's just the Jets do it to you. B. West says, I feel like a lot of these mistakes are because the inability to get in a rhythm. When they finally touch the ball, they feel they have to do it. That's exactly my point, B. West. I agree 100%. It's like when it finally comes, like how many plays do they run around, right? Why? Like Garrett Wilson's wide open. He's running around this and that. And then the ball comes and it's 20 feet in the air. He's got to jump in. And he's, like Ryan said, murder balls, right? Like he's getting killed. And then so when the ball actually gets delivered on target, they try to do, oh my God. And they try to make and it's a lot of times it's too much. There is no rhythm. There's no just make the play because they can't. This is the one opportunity I have to do something. I agree. Fletch, cheer up, guys. Later tonight, we get to watch Cobb ball out and be reminded that Joe Douglas did nothing to save this season after Rodgers went down. Who's Cobb?
What is he talking about? Did Cobb get cut? What is he talking about?
Who's Cobb?
Our Cobb, our wide receiver? Did he get cut for our team?
No. Well, who plays? The Eagles play who? Who they playing?
Kansas City.
Oh, he means Mecole Hardman. That's what you mean, Fletch. Well, he hasn't been great either. He did have that touchdown as soon as he went over there, but he's been sloppy. But still,
Dobbs. He meant Dobbs.
Oh, Dobbs. There you go. Yeah. But again, I don't know. That's not I get it because he went to Minnesota and everything, the way it happened. But he was a trash heap guy early this season. Nobody gave a shit about Dobbs. You know what I mean? And he's not where my ire goes. I get it. It's a trigger point right at this moment. But I had a problem with it all offseason. I wanted Minshew, Bridgewater, Brissett, anybody. I wanted someone in here.
Look, again, not using Izzy doesn't make any sense.
There you go.
Look at that play.
Well, yeah. But he didn't take the sack either, so there's that. But that was dangerous. John Stryker, I feel like an awful father because I turned my I actually tried to make my kids into Baltimore fans. My wife's from Baltimore. I tried. They weren't having it. Now my daughter, she held on to Baltimore for a few years. Now she's 12 years old. She walks around in Jets clothes. Fucking poor kid. She'll never be into it like we are, though, thankfully. But I'm with you, man. My poor son.
Oh, God.
Yeah. It's hilarious.
This team is such a fucking joke.
Julio reminding everybody, don't forget to hit the like. Help us out. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. Look at this work, this endurance. Yeah, and you know what's funny about it too, because what's going to be looked at is Boyle came in and there's all these turnovers. Yeah, that was fine.
Wasn't a bad pass, right? I mean,
I don't think so. I'm like half watching at this point. Pooch guy praying this is all for naught and we get to next year. I don't even know how we're going to make it through this season. Like, I don't know. It's like, what do we do?
there's nothing to do except wait till next year, just like we've always done. It's just because it goes right back into wait till next year mode.
Yep. Yeah, Jason. We're in this together, buddy. Who was that Gibson or was that Lazard again? That popped the ball up. Who did it?
Oh, I didn't. I got to see it yet again. Who did it, guys? Who was that pass to? Because usually that's a Corey Davis thing. That's what Finnegan just said. The Corey Davis special.
Oh, yeah.
Finnegan did it.
Yeah, it's funny,
Gibson.
right? Like you can't just drop a ball. You got to pop it into the air.
Thank you, Q. Thank you, Matt. It's the Matt zone. It's Gibson. I'm saying. Poor, look at Garrett Wilson. He's just thinking, what the fuck? Just get me the ball, please. Somebody get me the ball.
That's not a pick, by the way. They can justify it all they want. It was fucking rolling around on the ground. I'm just
They might
rolling
change it.
around. There it is. Incomplete pass, everybody. Get back out there, Boyle.
Get that out there. Come on, help this team boil. Let's get hot.
That's right. Let's get hot, Boyle.
Come on, let's start to boil. Can we just get Izzy out there? Why don't they give this kid reps? Give us something to cheer for.
I know, something, right?
Something to cheer for.
We're watching Carter Warren. That's nice. You know, let's
Give
watch
us
all the young kids.
I mean, what do we have to do? I mean, the game's over anyway. Why wouldn't you give him some experience now? It doesn't make any sense. It's like they have no common sense.
Right, Julio. It's tough when there's only one receiver worth of shit. Oh, there he goes.
Oh, ouch. Now show Salah's dumb head.
Yeah, nowhere to go on that one.
Oh. You had a guy underneath right there. That guy's name is Garrett Wilson. I mean, this thing, there was nowhere to go. And then he goes, well, that guy right there was underneath. And it was like, yeah, that was Garrett Wilson. That's not that guy. That was the guy he was supposed to be looking at.
This is the worst game I've ever watched. This is bad. There's still 9 minutes left. I can't. I don't want to do this anymore. I fucking don't want to do it.
You're doing worse. You're gonna go sit in that stadium and watch them get killed. Do you at least have good seats?
Decent. 30-yard line, upper level.
Just make sure you get a lot. Just make sure you get a lot of food at that tailgate. Make sure that's the highlight.
I don't even think I'm tailgating.
You just show up right before the game.
Yep. Just show up. I'm going to get dropped off. I'm going to get dropped off, walk in, go to the game, leave at halftime.
Oh, my God. Do you think this is probably going to lead to a massive sale of tickets, right? Everyone's gonna be throwing their tickets.
Yeah. So right, it's going to be that stadium. I'm going to be sitting in that stadium with 80% Miami Dolphins fans. It's the worst.
Yeah, they're gonna come up. They're gonna make it their road trip game.
Yeah, of course. They do the MetLife takeover. That's their thing every year. Last year they did it. We spanked them. But this year they're gonna have a fucking party.
I know. People are actually convincing themselves that we could beat them. Oh man, it's amazing what we do to ourselves.
Joseph says Solid really just benched Wilson for tackling him on the sideline. Yeah, there you go. Bino giving me a pass. He said, if you shut the stream down right now, we're good. I'll make it. But
he's giving permission.
Jacksonville game last year was worse. I don't know, dude. This is right up there. Because they're not, this is like we're getting blown out. You know what I mean?
Oh,
man. Look at this. What the hell?
Well, the Bills were very fortunate this week. If you needed to have a get well game, we're certainly the team to play.
Yeah, totally.
I said this a couple of weeks ago. I wouldn't be surprised if we end up with 6 or 7 wins this year. Would not be at all a shock. Because right now, I don't want to play. I'm not thinking we could beat Houston right now.
No.
Like I'm thinking the only winnable games are what? New England, Atlanta.
Yeah.
Maybe New England, maybe Atlanta. Like other than that, it's hard to find any games that we can win. Houston's going to kill us. They got a real quarterback, good receivers.
Stanley says the Black Friday game should be canceled. I agree. It would save my ass from going too, man. Sheesh. What do we do? We're just going to have to watch this garbage. Let the clock tick. Jets for life. GreenBean, 50-year Jets fan, just like you. I watch all your shows. Jets fans are the most loyal, and we don't deserve this. Enough excuses win. Right there with you, buddy. It is just gut punch after gut punch. You know? Just gut punch after gut punch. Doesn't matter. Stop with the fighting.
Yeah. And it just shows that like you're letting them get to you, you know?
Yeah.
They're just letting them get to them. Like this is what teams do when they roll on you. When teams roll on you, especially after you beat them, especially after your head coach trashed their quarterback and said they embarrassed them, they're going to humiliate you after that.
Right.
You just have to sit there and take it, and you could look at your coach and say, "Thank you very much for opening your big mouth." Like why he would go and say that and give fire to another team. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. I hate, I just want quiet, shut up, nose down, and go beat people. That's it. You don't have to talk shit. Get a pick 6. Yeah, Stanley, man, That's right. Raiders just they decided clean house. And it's like it's a similar thing like with the Niners too. It's like it's not to say the Raiders are any good organization, right? But at some point you can recognize, you can look, and it's like what the Niners did with Trey Lance. They gave up 3 first-round picks and a third for that quarterback 2 years ago. They got rid of him. They said he's friggin' garbage, and they got rid of him. We sit here for 3 years. And after last year, I mean, Trey Lance never looked as bad as Zach Wilson, dude. Never. Here we are again. Vinny says, now I get to play a few hours of pickleball on Sundays. Yeah, why watch it, right?
Pickleball.
I don't know, Vinny. Good for you. Another timeout. Why are we doing this? Just play the game. End it.
They're doing it. This coach loves to do this shit. He loves to humiliate.
Well, we called the timeout. The first one, like what? Just fucking
No,
let
that
it
was
go.
they were trying to draw us
That one
off.
was them.
Yeah, that was them. They were trying to draw us off sides.
Julio says, tell Salah we made this quarterback look elite.
But think about this coach, this piece of shit human being. He's up 29-6. There's 5 minutes to go, and he's running a 4th and 3, try to draw us off sides. Like, just kick the field goal, asshole.
Yeah, I know, right.
What a piece of shit. What a piece of shit. I can't wait till they don't make the playoffs so I can laugh at that coach.
Yeah. Gator Sports, do I have to be a Jets fan? I know. Why can't we just bail? It's like we're stuck. A decision made by a friggin' 10-year-old. Here I am, a 50-year-old man. Some 10-year-old butthole made a decision, and now here I am, stuck with it.
Why couldn't they have just sucked in 1982? This never would have happened to me.
Yeah, right. I'd be what would I be? I'd probably be a Giants fan. That's what I'd probably be, because that was my whole family.
I definitely 100% would have been a Giants fan. I liked them anyway, so I was a little bit of a fan when I was young. No matter how bad it is for the Giants, I'd have 4 championships under my belt.
Yeah, right. They have their bad years, sure, bad periods, but they come back. They win the damn Super Bowl. Oh, Bino, I'm with you. Tim Boyle. Look at Garrett and Zach Wilson hanging out. They're talking it over. How many? 26?
126.
Julio says we have a history of failing to develop quarterbacks. Oh, yes. We've never developed a quarterback. Never. I mean, you could say Chad. Chad was here for a couple of years behind Vinny. Oh, is he? Makes it to the 20.
Oh, my God.
Izzy Abanikanda returning kicks.
For a second, I thought he fumbled. I was going to turn the TV and the computer off and just go to sleep. I just would have walked away.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't know, Freddie. We ruined him. The injuries, and it's like, Chad was legit. Chad was a legit franchise quarterback. And, 2 shoulder surgeries and a wrist surgery. I mean, oh my God, you're not going to call that? Why did he fall down? Who was that? Just fell? Bring back Rex Ryan, Brandon Marshall as tight end. Yeah, Donnie Budin It's like go back into the past and take any drop of successful anything we've had. 2nd and 10, 5:06 left in the game. Tim Boyle back to pass. Nope, hands it off to Izzy, who gets the 11-yard gain for a first down.
I'm so glad we waited till now to bring him in.
Yeah, but they're just, the Bills have, this is bullshit. This is what we call garbage time.
But
But yeah, this is when you get him his reps.
Yeah.
Get the jitters out.
It's
Russ.
good for him.
Rob Gronow. That player's only meeting sure made a difference. It made it worse. It looks like, this is the worst we've looked. Yeah.
I love Rucker, but why does he fall down every time he catches the football? Every single time. What is it like? The football weighs is like a cannonball in the NFL. A medicine ball? Like I don't understand. What is it? Like if you and me were in the parking lot having a catch, we'd probably throw the ball back and forth 50 times and never fall down.
Yeah. Yeah.
He throws it well to everyone but Garrett Wilson. Poor Garrett. 4th and 3. You got to go for it.
Oh. This is just brutal. This is, and it's boring. Like as frustrated, like it's painful and frustrating, but aren't you bored? It's like, it's boring. Throw a deep pass. Look, and they're still sending the heat.
Oh, yeah. This coach is relentless.
First down for Gibson. There you go.
Oh.
There you go.
Falling down is funny. All of our guys just fall down for no reason. It's the weirdest thing. I just don't understand.
Izzy drops it. There you go.
He was thinking about running.
No, he's a great receiver. And, it's like, he's a Jet now.
He was thinking about yards after catch, but this is the kind of reason you put him in. Let him make these mistakes when it doesn't mean anything.
Exactly.
So now you could coach him up and say, well, that's what happens when you start running before you catch the ball. Get the jitters out.
Yeah, I know. Pump of Wall Street. That's what we're going to see, by the way. We're going to pass on one of these quarterbacks. I mean, we need offensive linemen. So go ahead, Izzy. Run. And then Aaron Rodgers is going to be 41. I don't know, man. You got to you gotta all in it. Like that's what upset me this offseason. Like, all right, we had Aaron Rodgers, and I didn't feel like we were going all in. Like even with the draft, like taking Will McDonald, it didn't feel. Oh my God, another pop-up, dude. What is this?
It's unbelievable. I think it's just bad luck. Although they didn't get the interception at least, so.
Denzel Mims had the red. I'm with you. All right. Hennessy says, Izzy dropped the pass. He's officially a Jet running back. Yeah. Yeah, there's no answers for this one, guys. We don't have a young buck quarterback to take his lumps. Like we don't have any. This is it. Tim Boyle, Trevor Siemian. I mean, there's no answer here.
Yeah. I mean, we knew Boyle was going to be horrible, but the real question is, It's been over 3 weeks since we signed Trevor Siemian. So what is the deal? The first thing they're
no,
going
it's been more than 3. We signed. When did the Jets sign Trevor Siemian?
It's been a while. Oh, you're right. It's even longer. So okay.
Hold
So
on. That was September, dude.
wow. So even longer.
Yeah.
So what are the odds? Like is it 100% guaranteed? The first question they're asking Saleh at the press conference is who's starting next week.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
Guaranteed. That's the question. And it's
they should just call this fucking press conference off. Like, what do you want to hear? What are we gonna? What's he gonna say?
Well,
Another
I'm
pick?
telling you, oh, wow. I'm telling you, the first question, without question, is going to be Rich Cimini is going to say, first question, right out of the gate, Rich Cimini is saying, who's the starting quarterback next week? Yeah. And there's, well, I like that he got tackled by his own guy. The guy was looking at him like, oh, shit. Sorry, dude.
Yeah, Zach's starting next week. Alternative factor, no doubt. Unless it's Simeon. I mean, that's the only thing. But I don't know. We don't have any answers, guys. This is it.
Yeah, no, when he's not asking if I'm not saying he's asking thinking that Boyle is starting. I think he's asking whether Simeon is going to be activated and play. But even if he knew that wasn't true, he's still going to ask it because he's Rich Cimini.
Yeah.
And when in the history of the NFL in a post-game conference after a player is benched, a quarterback is benched, does the press not immediately ask who the starting quarterback is the following week? Like it's pretty much guaranteed.
Yeah, totally. Yep, Hennessy, we get to see this again in 5 days, and I'll be there, dude. I'm so upset with myself for buying these tickets. I mean, I'm not, because it was a 50-year birthday present of a good friend of mine who I used to go to every Jets Dolphins game with when when I lived up there. So I wanted to do it. I'm looking forward to spending time with my good buddy, but dude, it's just, why do I got to do it like this? Why can't I just take him out to dinner? You know what I mean? Break the curse. Yet, I'll tell you what, I haven't seen a victory in that building since 2015. And I don't go in there expecting to see one this week. I went into the Chargers game expecting to see a victory. I didn't, not like overconfident like that, but I was like, we are going to come out and we're going to beat this team. They have the 32nd ranked passing defense. We're going to take advantage of that. Our defense is going to be able to hold them. I felt very good about that game, and it was magical. The whole beginning was with the tailgate, the being on the field before the game. It was magical. By the time we got to our seats from being on the field, the game was over. Now, we didn't know that, but it was over. This one, I have no expectations of winning. The Miami is going to shred us.
I haven't seen the Jets win a football game live since 2004. And it wasn't even in New Jersey. It was in San Diego.
1994?
No, 2003. The playoff game. The playoff game where we beat the Chargers and then lost.
Oh, you were there?
I was there for that playoff game in San Diego, in the 50-yard line or the 40-yard line, 20th row. It's like Sempra Energy, Fortune 500 company tickets. My brother got them.
Oh, man, that was a good one.
It was, I couldn't yell too loud. I almost got killed at halftime. Somebody almost jumped me. So,
yeah. Is this game still on, dude? What time is it? Is it 10 o'clock at night? Like, what is this?
Yeah, it sucks that this is such a long game.
Because it's been over since the first half.
7:47. I'm like, games used to be over by 7:20.
Look at this.
The announcers even.
Yeah,
said-
now Ty Johnson's just gonna gash us. It's like I'm just so sick of it, dude. I'm so sick of it. You know what? I want to just wrap it. I really do. I don't even. I don't know why I'm even watching this.
It's like a disease.
Who's this? Derek Blaney. What do you got? The best part of Monday Night Football was meeting you two. I was the 7-foot tall guy at the tailgate.
Oh yeah, from West Virginia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That guy was huge. It was great. Suddenly, his big hand goes on my shoulder. I thought it was O'Leary for a second. I look up. I go, nope, that's
Yeah,
not
wow.
O'Leary.
Yeah, dude. Well, it was nice to meet you too. I tell you, that was the best. I mean, that was a truly fantastic time. We had an amazing pregame. Amazing. And the food was excellent. The environment was great. Like, everything was so good.
Dude, if I just went to football games with Derek, I would be the biggest wise guy in the world. Like, I would not shut up. I would not stop chirping. I'd be such a wise ass if I was just with him.
Yeah.
I would be like the bird, Jafar's bird in Aladdin. That would be me. Godfrey.
Yeah. What do I do? All right, guys. Well, hey, Derek. It's good to meet you, buddy. Phil Adams wants to fire Saleh. Who's getting fired first? I don't think anybody's getting fired. Nobody's getting fired. That's my call.
Not this week.
No.
Not this week.
Nobody's getting fired. Period. Ever.
Right. They're going to run it back with this staff for Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, and they're not going to fire Hackett because of the Aaron. They're not gonna because of the Aaron Rodgers connection. They're just not gonna.
The excuse or the what they're going to lean on is they're going to say we're going to give this staff one chance with a real quarterback.
Yeah. And you know, I don't know. I can't even muster up comments. Like, I am shot. Guys.
Mo Green says, look at the bright side. I was right again.
Yeah.
He is right. You know the easiest way to be right? Just
always pick the negative.
Always pick against the Jets.
Yeah, right.
It's
like where the Jets are concerned, being negative is an easy way to be right. Yeah. And not to say, that Modine is negative necessarily only for the sake of, he's a ball buster and he's a troll at times, but he points a lot of shit out, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, sure. It's true. Joe Campione, people have been, you get so upset by him, but all he was doing was speaking truth. I mean, he just knew, he in his minds felt that Zach Wilson wasn't the guy the day we drafted him. He felt he wasn't.
And so did I. I did not like that pick. I got chewed to shreds for the month before the draft. A month before the draft. And I would even soften it and say, look, if the Jets think that he's the guy, then I'll support it. He's the guy. But I would have, without question, that trade that the Miami Dolphins took with the Niners, that was my trade. Said, this is the year. There's no quarterback up here not named Trevor Lawrence. We blew it. We had the first overall pick. We stick and we take Trevor Lawrence. Every other quarterback to me looked like take or leave him. And you were going to say 2 additional firsts and a third. I'll move back 8-10 spots. Sure. And then you would have got Justin Fields anyway or whoever. But yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, the fucking revisionist history, people now, everybody doesn't like Zach. Dude, Zach, everybody loved him. 9 out of 10 Jets fans wanted that guy. I didn't, but does, whatever. So, Jeremy, here we are. This game sucked. This was the worst game of the year by far. We didn't even have any fun. But we stayed. Perseverance again. Jets fans, I like you guys. I love you guys. We're the best. I wish we didn't have to endure such garbage together. But it is what it is. So we'll see what this team does. I'll be going up to Jersey to see the game next Friday. The first ever historic Black Friday game. Let's see. Let's see what the Jets do. But Jeremy, thanks for being here, buddy.
Yeah, always, man. And be back on Friday. So
yeah. Jeremy will be running the stream on Friday, everybody. It'll still be here. I'll check in from the stadium and all that stuff. But yeah, I'll be at this game. So with that all said, I hope you guys can have enjoy your rest of your night. I don't watch any football after games like this. I'm done. So everybody have a good one. What do I play on the way out, Jeremy? Do I play anything? What do I fucking do?
I don't know. Something uplifting.
I don't have anything uplifting.
Do you have that taps?
I know. We could play taps. Guys, we're going to get out of here. I'm just going to end it. I'll see you next time. Have a great night, everybody. We hope you stay safe out there.